No, you're gonna hear all my click-clacky. I know, it's a click-clack keyboard. You're gonna hear it. Let me just move you guys a little bit. No, that's marble rifles. Okay. Can I potentially have the jar? There we go. It's not the right one. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to move some things around. Okay. So we had to restart another playthrough because I was stupid. So apparently, if you have mods on, you can't get achievements, which I think is stupid because the mods make the game a lot more fun for me, especially the whole, unlimited holding stuff and that stuff. But no, of course not. The only mods I had on was level 20, having the full party members, and unlimited carry capacity, because it's just annoying to have to worry about that stuff. So I turned all the mods off and I started a brand new playthrough. I think it was the night before last. Not last night, because last night was D&D. Again, I am a DM, so I run my own campaign. It's completely homebrew. I'm not following any rhyme or reason. I'm not doing anything. So this is my new tiefling, Freerin. Because my last one was Aquarius, so I went with a blue and red. I was gonna call her Fire and Ice, but I was like, nah, that sounds stupid. And I'm like, wait, Fire and Ice, Freerin. So, yeah, we're gonna base off the anime, but sort of. Okay, okay. So we don't have any mods on, so I can't invite anybody. So I basically did I'm still in Act 1. I just got everything kind of sped run and finished everything. At least for the most part. Got Scratch. I saved the kid. Apparently I have to kill Kolga, because I didn't think... Yeah, we killed him. Saved her. So the Save All Tieflings is, like, my final achievement that I need to finish in this stupid game. Okay, I got dumb. I played this game, God, probably, like, 500 plus hours. It's fun, don't get me wrong. Some parts I like better than others. Some parts I cannot stand. Okay, so, because, yeah, unfortunately, I got this... I talked to someone, and I thought... We're not going to kill her, because I don't really want to kill too many people in this playthrough. So, we're just going to get we need to go to Auntie Ethel and get the letter that she has. Sorry, my computer screen is just... I'm just going to wipe it down real quick. No, you guys can't see it, but it's bugging me. I have a little duster thing. I'm just wiping it down. I need to clean my desktop, but anyway. Okay, we did get Fork, but because we don't have everybody in the party, only a wizard, I am playing in the story mode just to make it easier on myself, not, like, dying too often. But with that said, yeah, it kind of sucks. I think Auntie Ethel... I think she's over here. I think she's this way, I believe. I can see her swamp. Yeah, it's this way. And by saying I haven't done the spiders yet, we did get the book. I'm gonna give it to Astarion. He gets to get the book because I'm a bard this playthrough. Essentially, we're using me as the charmer for people, just to talk to people. I don't think I've triggered. Oh, I've done this. Yep.
No, you haven't. Please, we just want Marina back. Just stop this.
Oh, well. I tried. At least they're human. Okay, well.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You listening? Your head's empty as a debtor's purse.
I mean, what did you guys expect?
Oh my, I didn't mean for this. Those poor boys were looking for them. This is all Marina. I'd best get going.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
No shit, Sherlock. What was your first clue? I think there's a way to save them. I've tried. I failed that check, so. What's this letter? Oh, yeah.
With haste.
Now we're gonna go up here, get some free food. I get the mugswort. This food is not poison. You're fine. You can take it. We could attack the sheep. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, are we gonna have the gain experience?
A chill runs up your spine.
How
Feel like you're
bad
being
is this
watched.
gonna hurt me? 20 is hard to... Nope, we ain't passing this one. I'm stupid.
The place has a
Me stupid. Oh, well. Wait, well the... Okay, well, we'll be fine. We're gonna go over here and get the wood. The wood stuff and everything. Get all the ladders. Na 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 na. Free things over here too. I don't take the food over here. That's the only I don't take, 'cause I think it is poisoned. You take the ones in the backpack.
Someone isn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
I mean nature successful. What do you mean? I don't like when you tell me that. Oh, red caps. Okay, that's what you're saying. That's giving you clues to who the real villain is here. Okay. Okay, let me give some of these arrows to other people. It's to lighten my load a little bit, because I have a lot of shit. I do need to sell some stuff, too. We did poison the goblin camp, so we already did that. That's always fun. It's always goofy silly to poison the goblin camp. I made a Starian do it, because he has the best sleight of hand. And then I was using Disguise Self on myself, and I was a drow, so the goblins immediately found out it was me, but then they're like, shit. I don't know why they respect drow so much, but it's just funny. That's one trick in this game, is definitely don't pick drow as your only character. Just to get Disguise Self, and then you can... of course. I'm not using a lightning arrow on you, that's a waste. There we go. Oh god, they're gonna... Yay, make more of themselves and fly over. Okay, you're gonna come over here, make more of yourself. Of course, you gotta make the clones. You gotta make the more of you. There has to be more of you. Because why the frick not? Okay,
Let's finish this.
Guess or not. I don't know. How far are you guys?
Bleed for me.
Didn't do a very good job.
I will ascend.
Na, 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 na. Because we're also
Won't
on...
work.
Shut up, Guardian. You were so annoying. Won't work. Killed 2 of them. What was I saying? Oh, so we're on the basic mode, the story mode, so I can't multi-class, unfortunately. So everyone is stuck as a single class. It does suck, because I decided this is pretty much my team. I never change out these people. Because, like, Lizelle is my hard hitter, Astarion is my locksmith, my skill monkey, Cleric is the healer, and then I obviously, I gotta be in the team, because, you know, my team.
Blood comes easy these days.
As the Lair, you'll end in defeat.
Let me give you barter.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, they're wood. Fire should work. There we go.
Time to strike.
Push them away. You back up a little bit. That's why. Because when they explode, they get you covered in the mud, and then it sucks, because you get disadvantage on all attack rolls. No. I'm debating if we want to recruit Minthara. I'm thinking I might replace Shadowheart with Minthara then. So yeah, we can do that. We can recruit Minthara. That actually would be kind of fun.
Make it hurt.
Again.
Hey, you missed.
Where do I go from here?
I'll give you Bardic.
Got to focus.
Try something else.
I know you say that, but shut up.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, we're gonna... Because he's still far away, keep him away. Shit. It's fine. Oh, shit. Of course, you're gonna fly right over to me, aren't you? Aren't you, Bubba? Yay, now we're muddied. God dang it.
Time to push my luck again.
I'm immobile, that's fine. The scream was uncalled for. I did not need to... There we go.
Time to strike.
You used Bardic and you missed? That's what I thought. Yeah, let's...
Sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
There we go. Let's take all your guys' stuff.
Breathe deep and move.
Get their stuff, because that's alchemy. Na-na-na-na-na. Didn't do much today so far. I did clean my room a little bit. I got rid of some... I got rid of some of my old plushies.
Never a dull moment.
There we go.
What's in here?
Okay, that one I think is on a hit with an unarmed attack. Who has lightning? So potentially... She can get lightning charges from her shoes. Because it says it's... well, imbue with lightning charges, attacks against metal contract and foes wearing metal armor, they gain advantage. I know I gave her this one. Do we want to give her the Woodwoe one? It's the last. I gave her this one. Get that one for now. I don't think anyone else... I can't wear a shield yet until I can get one of my feats. Neither can him. Lizelle can, but she's right now has the Everburn blade. I got a feeling they nerfed this blade. I thought it did more damage. I mean, definitely does a lot. 6 to 19 damage. There's the fire damage too on top of it.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Keep that one for now. Let's get rid of the food. I always just send it to camp to see. That's a lot of weight. Let's see. No, I don't need that one because I can already speak to animals.
The gods are watching me.
Okay, there should be a chest up here.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, hi. I just hear a voice in my ear. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like,
Oh, it's the void speaking to you.
the void is speaking. I must be back to the void. I thought it was a creature gonna attack me. I'm like, shit, I'm playing Baldur's Gate. No mods are on, so I gotta be in baby frickin' mode.
And then it's just like,
You dead now.
like, congrats, you died.
I haven't died yet. I am a bard though, so it's easy to die.
Good, good. Well, not good for dying, but good that you haven't died.
No, I waste all my bard healing. Okay, so
I'm currently drawing, so I thought I'd stop in and be like, hello.
No, go for it. I'm just my mom's working right now. I did cut out my hand fans, but then I ran out of super glue, so I can't make any more. It's huge.
What are you doing for your hand fans? Like popsicle sticks or?
Yep. I
Nice.
just got the super, like, the thickest cardstock that Cat Print offers. I just hand cut them out, and then just super glue the popsicle sticks to them. So.
Ooh, okay. I was
It's-
thinking about doing hand fans for Sabo because it always gets really stuffy in there.
Yeah, if you don't want to pay through, like, Vogue Grace, because it's gonna, I mean, I do like the plastic fans from Vogue Grace, but it takes, obviously, like, a month and a half to get here, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough time to do a Vogue Race restock because it's already the end of July, and then the end of August is like my deadline. So
Yeah, I would say you have to order, like, probably today. You have to even try to get it, and then pay for rush shipping.
I don't have designs done. I mean, I
Oh,
guess
it's
I could
okay.
just alter them, but yeah, no, I I don't know what I'm gonna order from Vogue Race. I'll do melody charms for keychains by Sabo.
Gotcha.
Because it seems like keychains are doing better nowadays. Like
I know,
they were pretty
right?
dead last year. Yeah.
Like, I offer keychains, like, I got, like, 5 years ago, and I had, like, a huge, like, collection of them, like, from Genshin and everything else, and they didn't sell, so I had to, like, throw them into my clearance bin. I have a huge, like, one of those under bed storage full of, like, my old designs that I just throw into grab bags. And then, yeah, you're right, like, this last year, it's, like, suddenly, like, everybody now I'm like, what do you all want keychains now?
It's like the weird artist alley trends because for a
Yeah.
while, like keychains were just dead. And I mean, I don't. Okay, I didn't get lucky, but technically, I just completely had entire losses because not only were my keychains not selling last year, but then when I had the break in November, all my keychains got stolen. So
Oh,
I
I'm
was just
sorry.
like, that was just the biggest loss. And those were the Zap Creative ones, so they were really, really expensive.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, truck going vroom vroom.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
so I had to bite that off, unfortunately. But it seems like they're doing good this year again. So I want to get some more designs done by Sabo. But I'm gonna
Gotcha.
go through Melody Charms because they're really, really fast.
My NPCs decided to walk on water and activate a frickin' trap. What the hell?
Wow.
I swear the AI in this game. I was wondering why. I'm like, because I'm in the Hag Swamp right now, if you know where that area is, and my character failed her first perception, so to her it looks like a beautiful swamp. I know it's not. I played this game so many times, and I know there are spike traps like in the swamp water. I think it was Shadowheart. She walked in the water, failed her perception, and then activated it, and everybody got hit. I've learned if you don't heal right away, it turns into a rock curse, and you have to use Lesser Restoration to heal everyone. So I instantly had to use my healing bard song.
Oh, that sucks.
I was just like, I was having fun watching our footprints in the sand, and I was like, okay, let's walk over here, and AI is like, no, I'm gonna walk in the water. Huh, it doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Boom!
I mean, that's how I am with Dark Souls. Like whenever I like co-op with somebody, I'll just be like la 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 la, and then they just walk right on a trap because I forget that people don't remember where all the traps are, and I'm like, oh shit.
I know, it's like, I play this game so many times, I'm like, yeah, I know I need to avoid the water at all costs. But sorry, you can continue. I was just like laughing going, you stupid characters!
Oh no, that was basically it. It was just
Ah.
I was gonna say like that's how I am with like Dark Souls and I would say Dark Souls the most and Bloodborne for traps. Like whenever I co-op with somebody, they always end up walking over. I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Sorry. And then those traps is just like one shot.
Damn. No, I when I played my other playthrough and I was trying to get this achievement, I used the mods, and then I got there's a book you can get in the game where you can summon ghouls. I didn't know that when the ghouls hit 0 HP, they explode, and it's friendly fire. So every time I would summon these motherfuckers, they always seem to die first, and they're always near my party members. So then all of a sudden I'm like, why is half the party dead or half dead? And I'm like, oh, it's my summons. Oh, fuck, it's me. So I'm like, I'm leery about giving that book with those ghouls to one of my party members, but it's like, it's also free familiars, and I'm like, god damn it.
Familiars that just, they can hurt you. It's okay.
Yeah, they explode. But
There's some weapons in Dark Souls 2 that also do that. Like,
jeez.
they'll have like a time. It's usually timed at least. So like if you summon something and then at the end of like the weapon or whatever, it'll explode after like 3 seconds or something. So as long
Oh,
as you dodge
Jesus.
it, like you know the timing, it's okay. But if you don't know the timing,
Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna
it's
sell
fun.
her.
It's fun.
Here you go, Auntie Ethel. I know you're a horrible person, Auntie Ethel. We're just gonna sell you shit. Here's a bottle. You can buy that.
I'm debating actually restocking my Baldur's Gate stuff because I feel like it's starting to
It's...
die off.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Like, honestly, I put all mine for like $1, the stickers, and I threw them into a bin. People loved it for $1, but I would say Baldur's Gate really... It was popular last year, but like even me streaming it, I get like maybe 2 or 3 viewers, so it's like people don't know what it is anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have my chibi stickers, but I finally got through them. Surprisingly, at Etsy, the last characters, because obviously Asterion and
He's
Shadowheart were
always...
the most
Oh yeah,
popular.
he's always
Yeah,
popular.
but I ran out of those first, and then I only had the other characters, and I did Karlach, I did Gale, I did Minsk, and I did Minthara.
I
As
love
like the other
Minthara.
four
People always seem to
characters.
hate her. I just love her. She's so adorable.
I'm gonna just give you like my stickers. Nobody ever buys her. I think I've gotten like maybe 2 sales
I
off
think
of
it's
those
because people
stickers.
don't realize that she's a cool party member, but it takes a little bit to get her. Like, when you first meet her, she's in the goblin camp, and normally, if you're just playing a normal playthrough, if you help Halsin, you have to, like, kill her, though I didn't realize you can knock them unconscious. That's the play, is you knock her unconscious, and then you'll
Yeah.
meet her in Act 2 at the, whatever, Moonrise Towers, and then you have to go rescue her from in the prison, and she will then join your party. You gotta be careful. I remember the first time I ever played with my ex-boyfriend, we got her into the party, but then somehow my character romanced her. I didn't realize in the romance, if you do it wrong, she will immediately fight you, and you have to kill her, and it's like, oh.
Okay, that makes more sense
Oh.
as to like why her like storyline's so touchy. See,
Yeah.
I didn't actually play it. My friends were playing it. I drew the characters because I kept up a little bit with them, like what they like were relaying to me or what I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did. It was also Game On Expo when they had the Baldur's Gate voice
Your
actors.
actions.
And
Oh, yeah.
was it 20? Not last year, but the year before that. So I did those, and I did the characters that I really liked the designs to, or I thought were like the cooler ones. I don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I figured Minx would be more popular, and unfortunately, he's not.
Minx, yeah, you don't get him until Act 3, and even then, I played this game like 4 or 5 times now. I almost never recruit him, because by that point, you already kind of have your core party, so it's like,
Yeah.
he's kind of useless. He's cool, don't get me wrong, but unless you played the other Baldur's Gate games, it's kind of eh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my boyfriend who's played the other Baldur's Gate games, I was like, oh yeah, so it's kind of like a Patches character for Dark Souls. Like, he's in multiple games. Maybe people will like him, but then I forget that Baldur's Gate 3 had so much new fans.
Catch my breath.
Oh, yeah.
That they don't actually really know that he was in other games. So I'm stuck with Minsk and Minthara, but like if you want them, you can. Because I might retire those stickers soon. I think.
Yeah, like I said,
or if
Minx,
I do, I'll just make
he's
them
so
like little
late.
stickers.
Yeah, he's so late in the game. Like I said, you don't see him until literally the last act. And Minthara... Yeah. What's up?
I would say, have you played Expedition 33 at all?
Not yet, no. Everyone keeps talking about it.
You need to play it. I'm not going to spoil anything. There is a character that comes
Recruit me.
later on that I feel like is neglected because he comes later on. And you already established your party by then. Not that there's like a main party, and then you get like the last resort party. So if they die, you get to do like your second team basically.
Gotcha.
And there's a character that gets added on to the. I don't want to. It's in Act 2, but it's like towards the end of Act 2, I think. And so a lot of people do not like try to play him, and he's also like a druid type, so it's also not natural for most people to play him. You know what I mean? Because you actually there's like learning involved with it, but they do it so late that I feel like he's ignored a lot. But he's so awesome. He really is. His attacks are kind of weak, though. It depends on what you do with him. But yeah.
Gotcha. I haven't seen
But,
any. I
yeah.
haven't seen any fan art of it either, to be honest. Of Expedition 33.
It's crazy because I have not either in the wild. I see it on Instagram because obviously I'm liking all of that stuff.
Oh yeah,
so
and it
just
shows you
pops
more.
up.
Yep, yep.
Um, I went to these last two conventions, and nobody had Expedition 33 stuff, and I was hunting for that crap.
Aw.
Like I was hunting
hi,
it
Max.
down, and nobody had it. I was the only one that had Expedition 33 stuff, and the very few people that recognized it, because it's weird because it's considered to be a popular game, but it's like a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't play it yet, or they haven't played it yet, but it should. It's so good. It's actually, I'm really picky about video games because I only have so much time in a day.
No, I get you.
And-
Like it's like me too. It's like I'm like, what game I want to play? Dead by Daylight. Oh look, Baldur's Gate again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually cycle through like Souls games because that's my niche. And I'll go back to them over and over again. And I do not usually try new games out like willy nilly. Like I have to have
same.
some sort of hook to it. And this one got me because I was like, okay, the main theme that I heard was really cool. I didn't really see much after that. I was like, okay, the main theme, the music sounds like something that would be my type of music. So I listened to the main theme, and then I don't even think I watched a trailer, but I was just like, I'll give it a shot. And it was a turn-based game, which was really surprising to me because I don't play turn-based at all. Like, I played a little bit of Persona.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Which
I
Persona game?
played-
Like Persona 4 or 5?
5. Yeah, I was gonna say I think the only one that I've actually sat down to play and not just watch people play is 5.
Gotcha.
And even then I didn't get that far because that game's long.
Oh my god, it's so long. I had to
so
play
long.
it during the pandemic. I had to play it twice when they released Royal because I didn't do the right things to unlock the extra content. I didn't realize this. So I was just playing it normally. I didn't really supposed to get certain characters to certain points. I just played it normally, and then I was like, wait, this is the normal ending. And then I googled it and it said, yeah, you had to do XYZ, and I'm like, mother. So I had to play 100 hours again. I was so pissed.
I'm totally in that boat right now with another game that I'm like, oh man, I want to try and replay games for different endings, but when the gameplay is really long, it's really
especially with
difficult.
Persona.
Well, even like I said, I like Souls games. I've still only played Elden Ring through once. Like I'm on my second playthrough, but oh my god, these trucks. They're going vroom.
I can't hear them, so I'm just hearing I'm fighting the red cap, so they're being annoying.
They're loud here. Like I'm like right on a main street, so.
I'm near a fire station, so I tend to hear that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, fair. But anyways, Elden Ring's a really long game, so as much as I love like Souls games, it hasn't been like calling to me to go finish the game because I mean it's so much work.
I feel that. I don't know how I played Persona 5 twice. Like, I don't know how I did that. It was the pandemic. It was a crazy time. It was like, well, I can't go to work. Time to play Persona 5 again.
That's fair. Like, during the I will say I do miss, gosh, I miss being furloughed. No, I don't. But at the same time...
Dude, I missed the
did because I
unemployment
had
checks because, like, it was like $300 a week. And I'm like, that's more than I ever make in my retail job. Like, can I have that back?
It was insane. My unemployment check was like big. It was like I think it ended up being like almost $700 a week. It was more than I got like working. Like it was. Anyways, it was a good Christmas that year.
I know, right? We only bought so much shit.
That came at like the perfect time because my car was also having a lot of problems at that time.
Oh.
So I was able to get my car completely fixed and like up to good health and oh my gosh. Anyways, I do miss the money. I miss not working for the money and just being given
Same.
to me.
I will admit, I miss when we had capacity limits. I work in a retail store, so we did have to enforce it.
Yeah.
Though I always found it funny that they didn't count us employees towards that count. So they would say like, oh, the capacity is 25 people. And I would go 1, 2, 3. No, not you employees. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why don't we count? we take up the space.
We're breathing.
But then people would get so mad at me when like they'd come in with their whole family. I said, okay, we just survived a pandemic with people getting sick. I've caught COVID 3 times. I'm like, can you not bring you and your 10 plus siblings and cousins and grandmas and aunts and uncles to go shopping in a tiny little store at the mall?
Were you still at a box lunch?
Yeah. I've been there for
Yeah,
5 years now,
no.
so.
I was at Ross at the time.
Oh.
And thankfully it's a lot bigger, but I cannot only imagine like the box lunch, just how small that store is.
Oh yeah, our capacity I think was like 15 or well, it was at first it was like 9, then it was 15, then it got I think pushed to like 20ish before they finally got rid of it. But they gave me a little counter like you do for like races.
Yeah.
So I go click 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 click.
Yeah, we had like the little clickers. It was, oh my gosh.
It was stupid. And people would glare at me and they'd try to walk past me. I put a hand up saying, no, ma'am, you can't come in. They're like, but I see it right there. I said, I know, but the line's over here. And they'd look and see a line of like 10 people will be glaring at them. I said, yeah, you can't bypass the line. They're right there.
that was definitely a time for real. I will say that after being furloughed from like Ross and then going back, everything was discounted.
Ooh,
And
nice.
I got like all my stuff that I have, like my ring lights, the stuff that I use for like
Still breathing.
pictures or like product photos and stuff like that. All of that came from Ross.
Nice.
I didn't know that I was gonna vend at that time, but at the same time, can you pass a giant ring light up for $8?
No.
And it's good and it's lasted me. So I did miss that. My luggage, my giant luggage, I have like giant Samsonite luggages.
Oh,
that
I will
cosplay.
always say go to TJ Maxx or Ross to get your suitcases. It's just so much cheaper and better.
Well, they're cheaper. And then after the furlough, I got my luggages for like $8, $12. And they were like brand name. So I was like, ooh,
Damn.
awesome. So all my stuff.
I'm jealous.
I always say that I don't sponsor Ross, but at the same time, God,
No, it's
is it
okay.
good to you
I will
sometimes.
say it depends on what Ross you go to. Like some Rosses are better than others. Unfortunately, I'm in Tucson, so the other one actually now they added another one to the old Staples next to my house, but there's one at Elcon Mall and there's one further down on Broadway.
Yeah.
All the
I
ones
work
in my
with,
town are
Elcon.
kind of. Oh, you work with Elcon. Yeah, that one. The security tags are always going off. I always hear the
That
symphony
happens
of
at
the
every
clickers
Ross,
and the
just because
beeps.
Yeah, those batteries on those things. So I was loss prevention for a little bit. I did regular
Aw.
retail, and then I was doing loss prevention for a while, and then I stepped down because it was a little stressful for me.
I can imagine.
It was fine, but then it also was making me much more of a bitter person, and I was just like, I'm not cool with this. The good thing is I was able to keep my raise, so I just stepped down, and then I kept my raise at the time. But yeah, no, I worked at the Elcon one. I trained people at the Tucson Mall, the one across from Tucson Mall.
I don't go that far into town, but
And Foothills when that was open.
fuck, man, Foothills. I didn't realize they tore down even the Barnes and Noble over there.
Yeah, it's sad.
That
so
was the
sad.
coolest. When I was a kid, it was a 2-story. Look, I know, Stream, you don't get this, but in Arizona, everything is flat. So to see a 2-story building like a Barnes and Noble, to kid me, that was amazing.
Yes, it is. It was
It's
so
cool.
gorgeous. You would have freaked when I went to. I think it was Albuquerque. I think when I was in Albuquerque this last couple of weeks, they had ginormous Barnes and Nobles. Compared to that one, these ones were huger. I don't know if they were 3 stories, but they were really tall, so I know they were at least 2. But it was crazy, like crazy nice. It was nice seeing all the different like buildings, all the businesses that have closed in Arizona, and we lost.
I know.
I
Well,
got to go to a Fuddruckers. That was fun.
Oh, I know now it's the Korean barbecue place, but
Mhm.
I miss Fuddruckers. But then again, near the end, they changed like a lot of the recipes, and then they made the chicken tenders like the standard like tiny itty bitty thing. They used to be big flat like chicken tenders. They were actually, and it was like $8. It was well worth it. Then they went to like $15, and it was the kind you get like any other diner. So I was like, it wasn't worth it. Ooh, I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say they changed a lot, and then a lot of it had to do with management too. Because I know Long John Silver's also got the same treatment. Like the management is what killed the business. I don't know about Fuddruckers?
Fuddruckers, yeah.
Fuddruckers. But I was gonna say because I never went to the one here in Tucson.
I went there when I was a kid, so I knew it from when it first started. I was sad when they left. I was like, no.
Yeah, they have such good burgers though. And then in New Mexico, everything's just green chili, which I love green chili. So
I'm whiter than
What?
white, so I can't handle anything.
some of it's mild, some of it's pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
I can't
good.
handle pepper. So,
Oh no!
yes, my coworkers make fun of me. They're like, "You are white." I'm like, "I know this. This is not a new fact."
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I've had like a couple of friends be like, bell peppers, man, that had a kick to them. I'm like, it's a sweet pepper.
They're like, "I ate the broccoli. It was spicy." You're like, "Broccoli's spicy?" See, I love broccoli. Broccoli's not spicy to me. I love broccoli. I'm weird.
No, I do too. I love steamed broccoli, and I love it when they make it unhealthy and put it in cheese. So
Ooh. I like it smothered in butter. I can't explain it. Let's do
Butter.
Let's do that one.
But overall, it was a really fun like last 2 weeks, I will say.
I'm glad you had fun. Like I said, last year for me for Etchy Expo, it was shit. It was shit.
I did talk to a lot of the vendors, and I talked to some of the staff and everything. A lot of improvements were made from last year because of the complaints.
There was a lot.
There was a lot, and they've been pretty receptive about like criticism and everything like that. Because I'm on their Discord.
Okay.
So the main runner and stuff like that has been asking vendors and certain panelists and stuff like that their opinions for the scheduling, and they didn't. Okay, so from what I understand, this was not even the same hall that you had last year. It was the one that they had apparently everything in.
Okay. Yeah, was it next to was it the hotel connected to the con center again, or was it somewhere else?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
It's the same hotel, same convention center.
Was it still freezing cold in that damn room? Because dear lord, they had the
Okay.
AC cranked up to like a
So
bazillion.
in the actual rooms, freezing. On the outside, like where all the windows were, it was fine.
Okay.
That's where we were. So what happened was they basically they downsized the entire convention.
Makes sense.
Which-
It was way too overcrowded last time.
Yeah, which is, I was gonna say, it's weird because it was like, I always get worried about downsizing, because I feel like it like detracts from like people, like attendees and stuff like that.
It can, but see how
This
much they
one-
downsize.
Yeah, this one, so basically what they did is they separated exhibitors and they separated artists. The
Okay.
exhibitors were inside the main room, I guess, where they had everything last year. So right when you go through the skinny doors to check in from the hotel lobby, that little hall afterwards, like after the doors, that was Artist Alley. And then the
Okay.
actual room was just exhibitors. I think that helped a lot because it seemed like people preferred the artists more than the exhibitors to an extent. They also had the VAs, the cosplay guests, and sorry, I'm really cold.
See, I run hot. I have a fan on me right now, but
I usually do too, but like I'm over here like, I guess I don't know, like I have the AC cranked because it was. It was.
I live at home. I
kinda
I
shocking
can't
coming
have the
back to
AC
Arizona.
cranked. I can't have the AC cranked.
You are this
I know me. I
is
like
not
cold. I like cold air.
I do too.
But yeah, so they had the artist alley in basically like the hallway. So they did kind of an anime Arizona setup.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like the hallway area was the artist alley. The exhibitors were right through there. So the artist alley and the exhibitor hall was front and center. Everything else you had to
You
walk
feel
for.
crushing
So
waves
burlesque,
of
the drag
fear
show,
as the
everything
voice
was like separated.
The door
Which I guess they
twitches,
had it
but
opposite
stays
last
firm.
time. So
I think so. Yeah,
that
I didn't
might have-
really explore. I'd stayed at my table
You see the
mostly.
hag?
Yeah, me too. Just because I was like, okay, I'm making good sales, and then I didn't want to like, it was just me and my boyfriend, so it was like I didn't want to ditch my boyfriend and be like,
Oh no, I get you.
"Sure," which I did, but I did for like, the vendor hall and stuff like that. I didn't get to actually go to the panels because the burlesque show, those were like paid panels.
Oh,
So it's like $10.
gotcha.
Yeah, they were like $10, but they also sold out, so I was like, oh well, shit, I bought them too late. um, excuse me. So yeah, so they had the artists in the exhibitor hall front and center. I talked to some of the actual exhibitors because one of my mutuals, my art moots, that helps run Sauce and Salami Productions, the blanket guy, as I call him, the anime blanket guy. He was there, so I got to talk to him. He said it was a big improvement from last year.
Gotcha.
It was constantly busy. Like, my peak times were throughout the day, and it's weird hours. I don't know if they did weird hours for you too, where it was
And
like,
it was long. I remember it being like almost all day.
yeah, so they had artists. The one thing is, they had Artist Alley open an hour later than the exhibitor hall,
Oh, one
which
of those.
was really good for that rush right after the exhibitor hall. But at the same time, was like, I want to go change.
I want to enjoy the convention. Damn it.
Yeah, that was like my biggest qualm. But at the same time, I can't complain because a lot of my sales were during that time. Like I had like a good rush, but it was like a 30-minute rush, and then the extra 30 minutes was just dead. So I just used that time to kind of like put things away and like restock whatever. They did have security throughout the night, and by security I mean like event staff there at the like Artist Alley part, because it was kind of like Anime Arizona, except it's not kicking people out. So I was really nervous about shortage. Didn't have any, thankfully. I basically put everything away except for my peekers, like my peeker stickers, which I did do counts, and those were fine. I left basically they were able to see the booth. I didn't have any merchandise out, but I did like my business cards and stuff like that. Well, not business cards, because I forgot those, but like the little
How dare
sign
you
and
forget
the QR
them.
code. Oh, dude, I forgot so many important things.
I jokingly have said, like, at every convention, I always forget, like, something that's not important. Let's see, I think it was BronyCon one year, I forgot my card reader. My mom had to pay FedEx, like, $40 to mail it to me because I was in Baltimore.
You're a mom, and I forgot my card reader. I had to have my Ninas bring it, like maybe like 3 hours into the event.
Well, after that $45 at FedEx, I was like, nope, I make sure that card reader is in my bag.
Oh, yeah, no, same. I was like, now I know exactly where they're at. They're going in there the night before. They're fully charged. I was like, but yeah, no, this time was my business. Well, I didn't have business cards restocked, and I was going to print out a QR code to begin with, but I forgot to do that.
It's okay.
So at Toon Fusion, I was just basically, I had a stamp with my logo, so I was stamping every bag. I was like making sure that people followed me like right away, so that way it wasn't just like, oh, I'll follow you when I get home or when I leave the convention or whatever. So that was good that I was able to keep on top of that. And then Daniel, I don't know if you know Daniel, but my friend Avalis that also vents with me sometimes.
No, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, he had RFID like little chips things in his bag for some reason. So he linked it to our link tree.
Wait. So you
did not have a QR code, but we had the little chip thing.
So you just hover your phone and it goes badink and it opens the link. Oh my god.
Yes. I'm like, why are you even carrying those? He's like, I guess I forgot to take them out at one point. I was like, oh my god.
Okay,
it was kind of hilarious. I did eventually print out the QR code, and we brought the printer with us so that way I can do last minute prints. I'm really glad I did that. Yeah, it was smart because especially with Ecchi Expo, I didn't know what to expect in terms
What, they killed her? Oh shit. Sorry. I was trying to save she's a tiefling. She has the hag's mask. I knocked her out. So then I robbed her, took the mask off, and it fucking killed her? Does she... Wait, hold on. I need to check. Wait, hold on. I gotta go to my... Does she count... What is her name? Mask of Servitude. I don't... Oh god, does that count for the Save All Tieflings? Sorry, you can continue. I just need to make sure. I don't see her listed.
I got that. I've been there.
I'm trying to see.
Um,
Okay. I don't see her name listed. I think I'm okay.
Hopefully it doesn't lock you out of the like an achievement or anything.
Well, I'm trying to disable Chiefling achievement, but she's not listed on this guide, so I don't think. Crap. Do I need to redo this fight and just leave her? God dang it.
The
What was my last
safest
save?
thing would be to do that. Would be to restart the fight.
Yeah. Let's see. Where were we? We just okay. Weren't that far back. Okay, we're good. We don't gotta. I didn't save scum, but it wasn't that far back. There's one tiefling here. I'm like, God damn it.
Expedition has an achievement that's like that for certain enemy types. And yeah, thankfully I got through it and I'm good. But there were some that I was just like, I'm gonna play it on the safer side and not kill you.
It just sucks. Like, I've gotten every other achievement, including like some really hard ones. Like, the worst one was you had to multi-class into every class. It's almost impossible because you can only get to level, I think, 13. So there's like, what, 8 different classes? 9? So you have like the worst build for a character. It sucks. Though then I learned later, just simply hire a hireling from the skeleton dude and make that hireling, once you get to Act 3 and you're high enough level, make that hireling do that, then you get the... I'm like, oh! See, I did it with my own character, and it sucked, because I couldn't...
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
That was like your main build, and then it was just like, oh man, this is clunky.
I did not realize. But yeah, I've done the hard stuff.
Yeah, I try to do as many achievements that I know of, at least. I try not to look at them or anything like that, but I'm like, oh, I try. I get so nervous playing a game for the first time.
I didn't really care at first, but then I'm like, I'm almost, literally the last achievement. Like, I'm at 99%.
You might as well platinum.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Nice.
I mean, I've got the hard ones in this one, including, like, beat the game on the hard mode where you only get, like, 1 death.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I've done that before.
It's hard. It is so hard.
Because I'm so prone to dying and doing the dumbest stuff at times.
And this game lets you die. You have revive scrolls, so it's like, it's kind of encouraged.
Dying is encouraged in
it's
this game.
D&D, damn it.
Yeah. I even forgot what we were talking about. My gosh.
Etchy Expo, you had the printer, the RFD things.
Yeah, bringing the printer was a smart idea. And at Toon Fusion, Daniel was with us, so he, Avalis, I don't know what to call him, but basically he brought the cricket with us, so we were able to do last minute restocks of that. However, we had to stay up super late and I was really tired. Not to mention getting stuck in sand and getting sunburnt and
Didn't your car get stuck too? Yeah, didn't your car get stuck?
Yeah. It was my boyfriend's car, but yeah, we tried to take a detour to go look at a state park, and turns out for high clearance vehicles only, and also they led us down the wrong road. I don't know why they did that.
How dare they?
We asked too. We were like, "Are you sure? Are you sure this car is very low to the ground?" No, my car makes it down there just fine, and it's slower than yours. My ass.
They're like, oh, we met our giant monster truck. Yeah, it's like 4 inches. It's fine.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing, but it's okay. It was a story after the fact. But we did that, and for Toon Fusion, which, like I think I mentioned before, if you're doing K-pop Demon Hunters art, that shit is... I have a feeling it's gonna die off after the summer season.
I feel bad too. Like, it was popular for like that weekend when it came out, but now it's everything else but the the shoujo drama and all that shit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's funny enough, I just added Iron Mouse to my keychains. Thankfully, I think she's still keeping her persona and everything.
So the one thing with them was that they keep their IPs.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Okay, we're gonna leave her there. We're not going to rob her body.
Something good here.
Because I know, like, the whole thing with, like, Guragar and stuff like that, she had to basically change her character, but it's, like, the same character.
Yeah, so, yeah, unfortunately with the other VTuber companies, they own the IP because they're the ones that funded it. So when
Yeah.
somebody graduates, they can't take that IP with them. Which is funny because, like, who else would take over that mantle? Like, who else is going to take that character? Like, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, you can't really do that with like idol culture, unfortunately. You can do it with like revoicing a different like a character,
Oh,
but
yeah.
because they treat it like an idol, you can't really do that and people be okay with it.
Yeah, so pretty much that character essentially is dead to the world because nobody else can play them. So it's kind of silly for a company to own that character because then no one's ever going to play that character ever again.
And I would have to ask Daniel because he knows more about it than I do, but I don't think that Hololive really does, like, other than just like merch and stuff, they don't have like I can't imagine them continuing to sell a character that is not voiced. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I don't think they would. And especially because they definitely fucked over Guar a lot.
Yeah, they did. It's not my niche, so I'm not sure on the whole thing. But
Same.
I
It
would
was
like
it was
them.
my ex. Oh, god damn
Yeah,
it! Get out of the-
it's kind of hard to keep up with sometimes.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
my ex
no.
was really into them. That's why I knew a little bit about them.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. I feel like it'll fall off after like Tucson Comic Con Sabo. Unfortunately, maybe it'll
Yeah.
last the rest of the year. For the most part, the most popular, obviously, are Jinyu and the Tiger.
Oh, the tiger derpy for
surprisingly-
sure.
Yeah, surprisingly not the girls. I'm guessing because, you know, everybody's like, evil boy band, let's go.
It's
And
the
also
I
the
can
songs.
change him, I can fix him.
I'm more of the doomed Rumi arc. I like her demon form better.
I know, it was so pretty much with the heterochromia. I was like, oh, don't do this to me.
Yeah, I like how they did that. That was really cool.
I
Unfortunately, we
still
only
wanted
got,
to know more about her dad and mom. Like, I don't give a shit about anything else. What did mommy do? And what? Daddy's a
My
demon?
biggest qualms with that freaking movie is the fact that, like, I get it because of Netflix and everything. They could have done way more that they just did not do. And I'm like, if you don't make a series or a franchise out of this, you're gonna be really missing out on like
Oh,
the potential.
they
you
are.
know?
I know. They
Yeah.
fucked that up. It's like,
Yeah, because it was way too short, in my opinion. The song, like I said, the soundtrack was really, really good. Even like the regular soundtrack, not just the songs, like the music, but the OST entirely
Oh, yeah.
was really good. However, I feel like the characters were just so ignored. Like, they focused too much on Rumi and Jinyu, but at the same time, we didn't even get enough with that. Like, where is our kiss? You know, like a kiss scene or like any, like, I don't know. They could have done a little bit more.
oh yeah.
I'm hoping that they continue it into a franchise because I wanted to like it more than I did.
And
But
it
like I
left
said,
it
it was
left
just because it
so
felt-
many questions too.
Yeah, it kind of robbed you of a lot of like story building in favor of like
Oh,
being
yeah.
silly.
They definitely
Um,
said they cut out quite a bit. And I mean, I get it. That happens
Yeah.
with any story, but I feel like
They
again,
cut out
cutting
important
out Rumi's parents, they could have at least shown them, maybe had a very, very quick flashback. I mean, I
Yeah.
hate to say it, I think the aunt character probably killed her mom. That's what the way it implied, like, her taking care of her was like I have to cleanse my, because I committed a sin, I killed my best friend.
Yeah, that's what I was getting from that too. But unfortunately,
We don't know.
nothing. We don't know anything. Ugh, it's
I
so,
know,
so
and-
frustrating.
And then, like, and also, I do have a question, too. Where did Rumi, when she teleported to that tree with the ant character, I was like, where the fuck are you guys now? I was like, that confused me a little bit, narratively speaking. I'm like, where are we? How did we get here?
Like, I know it's like a spiritual place and stuff like that, but it didn't give enough. It just
Yeah.
didn't give.
It wasn't like they were in a
it-
hangout or something. Yeah, it wasn't like a house or something.
Yeah, it was like Celine, her aunt's like, well, it's not even her aunt technically, right? It was like her mom's.
I just
best
call her
friend.
aunt, yeah, because that's the only way you
Yeah,
kind of really
she's
call
basically
her. She's
aunt.
basically an aunt.
Yeah, no, they didn't do enough, I think, with that. Like I said, I think it's because of how much they were cut. Like, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
just be like 9 years into production and not have lore answers. You know what I mean? Like, I know that they do. It's just that,
Someone's
oh,
left a trap.
Oh, I know.
unfortunately, go through Netflix, you get a lot of things cut. Look at Arcane.
Oh, I know. I'm so mad because my coworkers got me into Arcane. I sat down and watched season 1, season 2, and I'm like, cool. Google season 3 won't be coming. I'm like, mother, you opened the door to so much weird shit in season 2. So much happens, and then you're like,
Yeah.
nah. I'm like, I'm sorry. You bring up the bastard lady and the magic voodoo shit, and I'm like, what the fuck was that shit?
No, like, the way that that is important in League lore, and I'm not a League player at all,
No,
so
neither
all
am
my
I.
stuff comes from Arcane. As much as League players do not like to hear that, it comes from Arcane for me, my interest. Yeah, no, the fact that they opened up an entire door to an entire different thing so late in the series too, I was so mad.
It was just
because-
so weird.
Well, not only that, but shit, trying to remember her name.
No
Victor's baby girl, or not Victor's baby girl, sorry, Jace's baby girl, Medarda?
I don't know anymore.
Just
It was just, there was so much they threw at you in season 2 that I was like, this is cool and all, but now I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Let me throw a potion.
But yeah, no, they did that with Arcane too. And then not only that is like the Time Bomb ship is my favorite out of the series, but I feel like they stripped us of so much to like actually I get why people were upset that it became such a focus in season 2. Because I'm like, they didn't give us what they should have given us. If you
No.
don't play League, which in League they had voice lines that were like their history together or like hinted at a history together.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand why people were upset. At the same time, I also do not like Caitlyn. That's my unpopular
No,
opinion.
okay, thank you. Like she's the angry
literally an
lesbian,
opposite.
and I'm like, girl, you also switched sides so fucking fast that Vi did not deserve her. I was like, no, Vi did not deserve her at all. Like, she immediately left you for another worser person. I forget the blonde lady's name. I don't care anymore. She was a one-off. She's literally a one-night stand, basically.
Oh yeah, no, I can't even remember her name.
But I was
either,
laughing
so
because, like, no
herself.
wonder she was a spy, you dum-dum. That was obvious.
That was, yeah, it was so obvious, but I'm just like, you don't just look this adorable as a character, and then not to mention that, like,
Yeah.
she went for Vi first too.
Yeah.
Like when she was trying to like kiss ass, and then it's just like, I don't trust you. It was an immediate, I don't trust you from that girl.
It was immediately, don't trust you, bye-bye.
A better position.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know. We need more.
Well, I
need
heard
another series.
they're gonna do, like, another, I think it's Ari's gonna be next, they're gonna do her.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
I think it's gonna be Ari, they said next, I believe. Which she is one of the more popular characters, so I would make sense.
Oh, definitely. I would prefer. I mean, you know, it's kind of a clapback, and it's probably like definitely not like a ideal thing to do, but at the same time, I would have preferred a KDA like spin-off series.
Oh my god, I was
Um,
so into KDA with their stupid songs. I still have one with
Yeah.
player. I wanted to cosplay the rapper girl, but I have a fat tummy, so I couldn't do the midriff.
You can cosplay whatever you want to.
Well,
Just-
I did buy, like, I had, because it was right before the pandemic, I did buy a face mask that resembled, like, her, like, Oni mouth mask that she wears in the music video, so I loved wearing that. It was my favorite mask for the pandemic. I don't know, I just loved wearing it. It was fun.
Akali.
I loved it.
Yeah,
It was so
mine
much
was
fun.
Ari. I wanted to cosplay Ari. I even have, okay, so I had made ears for her. I made the accessories for her.
You went far.
I didn't actually get the cosplay, like, done, like, the actual costume, which I still could always do. I guess, I don't know. I had the wig, you know? I
Damn.
had everything, and then at the time with my girlfriend, her friends were doing a KDA cosplay group. And I didn't really get introduced to them too much. However, when they heard that I was gonna cosplay Ari, they talked me out of it because their friend was cosplaying Ari, and
Oh,
she
how
didn't
dare
wanna
you
feel
cosplay
like-
the same one? It's like, it's not.
yeah. So
Aw, I'm
you know
sorry.
what's funny is they never actually. Only one of them ever continued their cosplay.
Oof.
That group ended up like fizzling out, and it wasn't even like my friends or anything. It was my girlfriend's friends at the time, but they were like, Well, if you're gonna cosplay, you should do Seraphine because we already have the other people, and I'm like, I'm not asking to be part of your group though. um, but that was back in 2019.
Yeah, it was a while ago for KDA.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I would have loved. I mean, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is pretty cool, but where is my KDA series?
I know, like
I'm quaking.
they had some great ideas for the design. Like it was cool.
No, like the designs, the music was so good, the designs were so good, and I hate to say it, but a lot of like the K-pop Demon Hunter it's inspired off of KDA. You can tell.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah, well, Rumi in general
These
is
boots have
very
seen everything.
like, she's like kind of like a mix of like all the KDA like
True.
idols too. Which is fine. Like I said, it's fine because
She's cute.
they didn't.
It works.
They didn't do a KDA series, so they kind of lost out on that chance. If they did it now, people are gonna be like, they're trying to copy K-pop Demon Hunters, you know. So
I always hate that. It's like, the other one came first, right? Like almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, and then not to mention both the music inspiration being off of like Blackpink and the same.
Oh,
K-pop,
I
like,
know.
group, so, I don't care as long as I get new music to listen to. I'm fine. But I would like to see that. You should cosplay Akali, and I should cosplay Ari. So, yeah, just work. Cosplaying and vending sucks balls.
I know. People are like, I'm like, I want to cosplay. Like, I have a Huntress cosplay from Dead by Daylight, but the problem is it's a mask. I can't exactly wear a full face mask and then...
Yeah.
And but if you don't wear it, then you're not Huntress. So I'm like, it sucks that I want to cosplay her, but then it's like, also it's a sweater. It's hot as fucking, devil's ballsack over here in Arizona.
Yeah.
Like, I
No,
can barely wear a
especially, like-
t-shirt.
I was like, especially at like in Arizona, like it's just so hot all year round. Even in like the winter cons, it's still hot.
It is.
It's like if you're out in the sun in the middle of the day, it's gonna be hot regardless of whether it's 70 degrees outside or 110.
And you might say, oh, but aren't you inside vending? And sometimes the vendor halls aren't, like, they have a little bit of AC, but it's not enough to, like, and I run hot, so, and I get nervous.
So what you're telling me is you should have cosplayed at Ecchi Expo because it was freezing in there.
I know, right? That's actually, last year I said that, because, well, the AC was so strong, I remember I recorded it because it was moving my print wall, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a sale!
It wasn't that strong to where things were moving around, but it was definitely really cold inside the room, like the room parts. Because I was outside, like in the hallway area, it was pretty good, and I also brought a little fan. Oh, which, by the way, I finally got a fan for my freaking booth. Yay!
There you go. Is it, I have the USB ones that I plug in and charge.
This one has, I think, the option of a USB, but I have a regular plug on it because we have like one of those batteries that have like the outlet things on it.
Gotcha. I want to get one of those big giant ones, but I'm like, they're like $100.
They're expensive, but I will say that it is a huge, awesome investment, especially if you do anything outside of like vending. I use mine to charge batteries. I use mine to charge like basically as a camping battery, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sorry. Why is this my curse every time I play Baldur's Gate? I always romance Lizelle. What the fuck am I doing?
she's very popular, and I'm so mad that I did not draw her.
Oh my
so
god.
bad.
I have the, because she's being all poetic, so I chose the option of, are you coming on to me? And she's like, isn't it obvious? And so now I have either, yes, I want to share my body with you, sure thing, I've always wanted a hot Yankee girlfriend, or I'm flattered, but the answer is no.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of want to do that. I mean, it's funny. I always romance her by accident. It's either her or Shadowheart, like, falls for my damn character every time. I'm like, look, I understand it. I'm a hot lesbian, but...
Look, I understand. Okay. I understand Lazel. I really do. She's amazing.
She's a hard nut to crack.
Shadowheart,
like, Shadowheart's... She's a bitch. She's the Valley Girl bitch.
She is. I get why people like her, but at the same time, I literally dated a Shadowheart. I
Oh
cannot
yeah.
do this again.
I will say, like, early game, she is the most insufferable, like, jerk. Like, there's parts in the game
Aw.
when you go to the Owlbearer's cave and you can
A
get the
lot of people
Saloonite
like
box, she goes, ew, that's the evil moon goddess. You can't take that
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like, girl, this is early game. We need every loot we can fucking get. I don't give a shit about your worship for the... What is her name? Shar? I don't give a shit. I'm like, I'm like she farted that out, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, Shart, we get it.
I know. I hate when I have to do her temple and she's all... Okay, so last time I played, I had a glitch where when I got to the Shar temple, for whatever reason, I couldn't find the book to open the secret part in the library to get her that stupid weapon to kill the Night Song. I looked everywhere. I looked in the inventory of all my characters. I just couldn't find this book, and so you can't get into the secret thing. So I had to go down to the, the prison, and she's like, I want this item. I said, I know. So I uninvited from the party. I went down there. I released the angel lady because Dame Alien's fucking amazing. I love her. I wish she'd be part of the party. Dame Alien is awesome. I'm sorry. She is great as a character. And it's a cool build up to, like, you thought it was an item because you're called, like, oh, what's the Night Song? Oh, it's an ancient thing. And you're like, oh, shit, it's an Azamar. Oh, fuck, that's cool. But no, then I came back and, of course, Shadowheart's like, you didn't bring me down to go kill her. And I'm like, I physically couldn't. The game locked me out. And she left the party. And I was like, good riddance. Sorry, continue.
No, that's fair. Like I said, I've heard so many different opinions about Shadowheart, but for the most part, everybody loves the fact that she's a bitch, and I'm just like,
no, the bitch part of her is annoying.
Relationship
no.
ever.
I mean, in Act 3, I don't care about spoil. I play this game so much. Like, in Act 3, if you are doing a good run for her, so if you don't kill the Night Song, you can go to her follower's temple, and then you realize that the goddess that she worships actually kidnapped her as a kid and is holding her parents hostage because one of her parents is human because she is half elf. They've been held for like 40 years, so she's like a super old lady. And it sucks. Mm-hmm. Like, she's been holding her parents hostage, and she tells her final act is she has to kill her parents. And it's just like, you can tell her not to kill the parents, which obviously, she has consequences and shit, but that part is brutal. Like, and then she's like, wait, my memories have been tampered with by this goddess. And it's like, yep, she's a dick. What do you expect?
How do you feel about Asterion? Because I don't... Okay.
He's funny, but he's also an asshole, too.
Yes. Okay. I'm a vampire simp, but he is borderline. I am like, oh, I cannot with him.
I tried everything to romance him in one of my playthroughs. I tried doing every evil, like, choice in the game, and for whatever fucking reason, he hated me in that playthrough. He was like, "Oh, you're so vile. I don't want you." And I'm like, "What the fuck? I did everything you wanted." So it's just, and it sucks, like, his final, like, if you don't choose to do the Cazador thing, like, make him a true vampire, he, like, hates you for that, but it...
Yeah.
And it sucks, because you're like, I do want him to be more powerful, because obviously we're playing game, and we need, powerful allies, but then it's... I don't know. I never got the romance with him, so... And also, it shows in the game that he's actually been lying to you the entire game, like, he's just been... Yeah, is she still in here? Oh shit, she's still over here.
Like, when they do like the whole ascended Asterion route and stuff like that, I'm just like,
oh yeah,
I'm not really digging this. I'll be honest with you. Like, normally I'm into this kind of thing, but not here. A lot of another thing too is, so I'm trying to collect stickers for my Vampire Simp book.
So that's what you wanted to star in.
No. So he's in there. He's gonna be in there. I get it. I have to have him in there. But at the same time, I don't know if you saw before I left the artist Discord at all or not, but I had asked, I was like, I need vampire stickers. Please tell me who does vampire stickers so I can buy them. Please do not send me Asterion. I'm not going to overload. This is going to become an Asterion book, and I don't want that. But yeah, he's like the, I call him the Edward Cullen of this generation.
Yeah, he is.
A little, definitely. Oh my gosh.
I think it's mostly the actor too, because he's very funny too.
Oh yeah, he's great. His voice actor is great. He's very friendly. He's very awesome. I will say that. The character, on the other hand.
Oh no, yeah, the character is like I said, I realize now after so many playthroughs that him being sweet to your character, it's not actually him being sweet. He's just
Yeah.
he's just acting. I'm like, oh. So then what's the true him? And you don't know. And also he is an elf, so it's like he was bit and turned into a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Can I not cast that spell again?
Did you vend at the Game On Expo with Neil Nibon?
No, I didn't want to wait 3 hours in line.
But you didn't vend at it or anything like that?
Oh, game on. Sorry, I was re-killing Myrina's husband. Yeah, I was there. I was at Game On this year.
Wait, not this year. Last year, right?
I was there last year too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With the weird, because the year before it was in like August or September, and then they moved it to March.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when it was the move. Basically, it was really funny talking to the other voice actors.
You didn't consider it beneath you.
Because you know how like there was a huge line for Neil Nibon?
Yeah, it was a long line from what I heard.
It was really long. It was 6 hours long because my friend waited in it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was 6 hours, and not to mention, like, he even stayed later, which, you know, bless his heart. But yeah, no, he's a very nice dude. But it was so funny hearing, like, so I took that time to basically meet all the other voice actors and like the other like creative guests and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's when I got my Melina signed by the people who made Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, nice.
I was able to talk to them. I was able to talk to the Grand Theft Auto voice actors. Stephen Ogg, the guy that plays Trevor, and we all know he already hates that role, so the fact that he's still signing for it is really funny. But Stephen Ogg was there, and he was so confused as to why Neil Newbon, he didn't know who the hell he was, had such a long line, and he was so salty because obviously most people were there for Neil Newbon. And I was just like, I was trying to explain it to him. I'm like, yeah, it's like Edward Cullen of this generation. I'm like, don't feel, I'm like, that's kind of like the in thing. But, and what sucked is he was very sweet to me, but he was an asshole, I will say. Not to me, but he was an asshole in general. Like, hearing him talk to the guy before me, which, in fairness, the guy that got the signature before me, that was in front of me in line, was like talking his ear off about his GTA headcanons for Trevor.
Oh, people are like, oh man, I feel bad for the poor actors when they
Like,
deal with people like that.
Yeah, I'm like, and not to mention, again, Stephen Ogg does not like that role. He still thinks it's one of his least favorite roles that he's ever done.
Oof.
It made him a lot of money though. But yeah, so after that, and then not to mention, like, when I went up there, I was just like, well, I have this little sticker for you.
You're like, here you go.
Yeah, it was really, really interesting to just hear, like, the other voice actors and guests be so confused because, again, Neil Newbon's fairly new mainstream.
Yeah, I forget.
Like,
I know
voice
he's done other stuff, but I just don't know what else he's done that people would know him from.
I think it was more like, and I could be wrong about this, but like motion capture or something like that.
I think he's
Or,
done
like,
more theater, if I'm not mistaken.
Theater.
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
because he's from the UK, so I think he's a lot more and plus the UK, so us Americans don't really know him that well.
Yeah, but it was, like I said, it was just really funny hearing all the other guests be like really confused because they're like, why are the lines so dead? I felt a little bad for them. I really did. I don't think that they got their money payout.
I've the bite.
Which, by the way, at Toon Fusion, I did. Ironically, one of the guys that ran Toon Fusion, again, it was very disorganized. It was very profitable, but very disorganized.
What?
I did talk to him because it's like their first year event. They did get the payout for the voice actors. Everybody made their money. I did really well going over there, and I was really nervous because most of the time, like, New Mexico conventions are not it.
Oh yeah,
I've heard some horror stories. Apparently, I learned about, I don't even know really what it is, but I guess one of their event runners is really notorious.
The hag.
Excuse me, one second.
I saw
that's okay.
my future.
Sorry, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, so I'm like,
It's
okay. I have never come
But yeah,
back.
everybody got their payouts, so they're definitely
thief
redoing
who tried
Albuquerque.
to
They're
steal
doing
from
Oregon
Hunter.
again.
Now the
Pittsburgh they're doing again, I think.
my home.
I'm not sure about the other one, but there was another one
This
too.
poor dear wished
He
never
was
to lay
also
eyes
at
on
Etchy
her
Expo,
family
which was really
again.
funny.
Mm.
So I met the guy twice in the time that,
My
you know,
darling
we did our
Matthew,
traveling and stuff
she
like that.
wished for the
So I was
most
able to
that
talk
you
to him a little
did.
bit because
Silly
he was one of the
kids,
guys that I
love it.
talked to that they recommended I censor my my evolution stickers, even though that they're Barbie dolled.
Oh.
Just because, you know, just in case.
Just
And I
in
was like,
case,
no,
you never
I get it.
know.
I'm like, he's like, don't get me wrong. He was like, I also help sell like NSFW art and stuff like that, just to be on the safe side. And I'm like, no, that's fair. It's different with every convention, though.
Oh, I know. Some cons, they don't give a shit. Like, you can have the most tits out, butts out, they don't care. Some cons are like,
I
oh no, you showed a nipple, how dare you?
Well, these don't even have nipples on them or anything. They're just Barbie dolled, and that's fine because I get it because they're more in, like pinup poses and stuff like that. I've seen some heinous crap sitting on some body pillows. You know what I mean? That
Yes.
I'm like, hold on, you want me to censor this, but that's okay.
I know, they'll
I'm
show
like,
the underage kids.
yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness at Etchy though, like they were so strict about it. I was really nervous about it because I was like, am I gonna walk around and just see a bunch of like freaking like, gosh, what's a like Sailor Moon body pillows and shit, you know?
Oh,
or, like,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like another one I normally see.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Like Modica Magica, I see a lot of sometimes. I'm trying to think of what, because I don't know their names. I'm not very cultured when it comes
No,
to
it's okay.
certain-
Sincerely,
But
though.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like at Sabo, some of that stuff should be hella censored.
I haven't been back to
I'm like,
Sabo in years, man.
It's a pretty good. It's definitely going through a weird growing phase right now. To
Well,
be
my
honest.
issue is like it's the same weekend as so many other events, like especially Tucson Comic Con, San Japan, like a lot of other ones.
Yeah, and one thing is like San Japan and stuff like that. You can't always help like interstate stuff. I get that. Labor Day weekend's a very popular weekend. However, I will say Tucson Comic Con purposefully switched their events to compete with Sabo, which I am so mad at because I would like to do both of them. And I did
Oh,
do
I
it
know.
last because Daniel was like proxying for, I guess technically not a full proxy because he had a lot of his stuff out too, but he was doing that here at Tucson Comic Con, and then I went to Sabo last year. But it's kind of weird splitting up the friend group because normally Sabo was like our hangout convention even
Yeah.
before I started.
Good morning.
So I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him about that today. Basically, see what he wants to do there because I don't know. Tucson Comic Con's cool, but at the same time, it's not like your traditional anime convention.
No,
you know, like where
and you don't
you
make a
get to hang out.
ton of money there either. It's not.
Yeah, so I was really confused about that because last year everybody told me you should do both. You should do both.
My stream.
I made a hell of a lot less money at Tucson Comic Con than I did at Sabo. And
Oh, there we
I
go.
know it's primarily a marketplace, and if you don't have like, it's not even necessarily just artists. Like they're looking for creators, like people who have webcomics and people who have their
Yeah.
own series or
I
like.
just recall Tucson Comic Con has grown so much since I was a little kid when I first went to it ages and ages ago. Like it was like a little tiny Comic Con when it first started.
Yeah. And now it's I feel like it's becoming very much just a marketplace.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't go last year because silly me, I did a con right before it and I caught COVID, so I got sick, which sucked.
Oh, no.
I blamed the coughing lady on the plane. Like, god damn her.
Yeah, lady on the plane.
Oh, I know it was that old lady on the plane because she was constantly coughing. I went to was it Colorado Springs Comic Con the week before, and I had flown back that Monday, and then I started feeling bad Wednesday, and then Thursday for setup day for the con, I was like, I felt awful, so I took a COVID test. Say, if it's not COVID, if it's just a cold, I'll just put a mask on and take a bunch of pills, and then it was like positive for COVID. I'm like, motherfucker.
Damn. Oh my
I,
god.
thank God I emailed the con because it was Thursday morning. I said, hey, so I don't want me patient 0. I'm not feeling good. I have COVID. I said, I know it's the day before setup day. Is there anything we can do? And they were like, well, we'll give you a half refund. I'm like, better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, at least it's better than nothing.
Yep, I went
And
to urgent
thankfully,
care,
Tucson
got...
Comic-Con
sorry.
isn't as expensive. No, sorry.
No, I got the Paxlovid from the urgent care, so that definitely made my
Mm-hmm.
symptoms less, but I was still testing positive for like, I think it was like 3 or 4 days, but I started to feel better. I would say by that Saturday I started to feel better. I still kind of felt like groggy and like a head cold, but I've had COVID 3 times. At least that one was not my worst time, because COVID, I hate how I get the body aches, and I've never... It sucks. It feels like you ran a marathon, and it just... You can't explain how every joint on your arm, your neck, your knees, everything hurts. So you can't sit down, you can't lay down, because it hurts. And it's hard to explain that. You're like, oh, take an ibuprofen. I did. I would, and then my skin was super sensitive, so I'd get like a washcloth and I'd try to like cool down, and then it would hurt because it's like, ow, 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 it hurts. So it sucks. Like, you can't relax. So yeah, fuck COVID. I'd rather have a head cold than fucking COVID ever again.
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna say I've only ever had COVID once, and it was back when it was fresh, back in like 2021.
Oh damn.
It was Thanksgiving. It was like around Thanksgiving, because I remember how
Hope you're keeping well.
how I missed Thanksgiving, and they brought me like food to my apartment balcony.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like bedridden for an entire month, and luckily I've been really,
Damn.
really, really safe about like when I travel and everything, and just trying my best to just keep away from people coughing. And
I'll just
like,
say this, like, be
washing.
paranoid. If someone is like aggressively coughing and not like clearing their throat, if you can hear the mucus, just take a step back and don't engage with them if you can.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I learned my lesson after that, and not to mention my Nina, who I live with so I live with my Ninas technically, and then my godmothers, and then I'll stay at my boyfriend's and stuff like that for a week or whatever. But anyways, I hop back and forth. But my Nina is immunocompromised. She's like on dialysis and everything, so I have to be like really mindful about like not getting sick. And if I'm getting sick, I try not to stay there as much. Or
I feel
to,
that, because like when I caught COVID,
myself.
my dad's like on so many blood thinners, and he's like 70 plus. So like when I first caught it, I was like, get the fuck away from me. I said to my mom, I was like, Mom, I love you, but you have a permanent lung condition. Like, she has like some kind of fungus in her lungs. She always coughs. You can hear it on our stream a lot. And it's just, I remember she was like, she wouldn't leave me alone. I said, you don't want to catch it. Like, get away from me.
They're so sweet, and I'm just like, you really should not be near me.
Yeah,
right now.
because I would try to like, I'd wear the mask outside of my room and come out to the living room to get some food, then go back to my room, and Mom's like, oh, you don't need to wear a mask around me. I said, yes, I do. I need to wear a mask.
Yeah. I still do that, because like, even when like I visit like my mom and my nana and stuff like that, like I will wear a mask if I feel any bit under the weather, and that's just because I'm like, you guys will get way sicker than I will get. So, and I get pretty fucking sick. My asthma makes it to the where like I can hardly breathe when I'm sick.
I will admit I haven't worn masks as much as I did during the pandemic. I do wear them occasionally if I start to feel a little under the weather, but I don't really wear them. I wear glasses, so it kind of sucks because they would fuck up my glasses.
Yeah, they do. I was gonna say I've fallen off a little bit of wearing them, but I try to wear them if I'm like in a really condensed area. Like if I were to go to like Anime Expo, absolutely would wear a mask.
Oh, gee, yeah.
Fuck that. They are like body to body, or like some concerts if it's not too hot, or if it's like
it's sad. I want to do AX. Like I do want to sell at it at least once in my lifetime to say I've done it, but I know also it's like hella expensive. You know, it's like almost $800 for the table. I've heard that you're in a garage, so the CO2 levels are freaking high. It sucks, you know, and it's like, I
feel like they've made some improvements, but it's still outgrown its convention center and everything.
But they also increased the artist to like 1,200. Like, what the fuck? Stop increasing it.
Is that now it's lottery based, so it won't be the same.
Wasn't it funny how many of the veterans were butthurt over that? Like, I'm sorry.
it was like
I
get
argued with
it,
one of
but
them on Twitter, and I was like, dude, you gotta at least respect that, like, it's not fair system for you to be grandfathered in because you happened to vend 20 years ago, and somebody else was like, I wasn't even born yet, kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
34, but still.
I want to the same thing. I want to vend at Anime Expo, but honestly, I feel like my anxiety would not be able to handle it. When I'm in a like
Same.
really, really like condensed area, I get very, 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 very sensitive. I'm like, I have to take my moments to like completely like ground myself basically, and I get stressed out at Sabo. You know what I mean?
And you know
And
what? And
that's
it's fine you do
nowhere in
Sabo.
this.
Like I said, I used to do Sabo. I used to do. Oh, hi, Furby. I'm not arguing, buddy. My orange boy is like, you're yelling loudly. It's like, no, it's because the microphone not picked me up. Hi, buddy. It's okay. Hi.
Meanwhile, Vash people are just like pass the fuck out.
Yeah, Skittles is out cold, and then Furby, what? No, I don't want you on my lap, buddy. No.
Aww.
No, he's an orange boy. He's stupid.
No, let him.
He
on.
opens all my cabinets.
Oh my gosh, it's not orange exclusive. These
No.
ones do it too.
He'll just thud them open. He'll just keep pawing them so they smack. And it's like, he taught the others that. And it's like, please stop.
Oh my gosh.
He also pees on the wall in the bathroom, because of course he does.
He's like, that's my wall.
Well, it's because we had a handicapped boy that would, like, when he urinated, his butt would go up, so he'd pee on the walls, so we put puppy pads on the walls. So Furby was like, well, if he could do it, why can't I pee on the wall? So now we have to cover, the cats get a whole bedroom, and yeah, that's their litter boxes. We have to put puppy pads on the wall because
Oh my
somebody
God.
likes to pee on the walls, and then the other ones like to scratch the pee pads. So it's just like, what the, like,
Like, I think it's, oh my gosh.
we're just trying to save our sanity. It's like, yeah, we'll eventually clean that room, probably get a deep clean, but it's like, it's their fucking room. It's not, we're not gonna go in that room. It's the spare bedroom. It's the cat's room, okay? Yeah, I have 8 cats, so what of it? Wasn't my fault.
You have 8 cats? How do you do
Yes.
it?
Sanity goes out the room.
My boyfriend has 2. We have Vash, and then we have Remy. Remy's the one that had the hurt leg for a bit.
Oh.
They're old men, and my dog is also an old man. So they're almost 15 years old. Bolt, my dog, is
Damn.
10. He just turned 10 this year. So technically, he's 10 and a half. But basically, they're all old men, so they're pretty chill. They don't do anything too crazy, but they do have their quirks.
You're like, they're all quirky and stupid and silly.
Yeah. Remy's probably the most silly, aka the one that apparently just randomly got freaking hurt. We think that basically what had happened is that when he tipped the cat tree over, we think that the cat tree like hurt him.
Oh.
Because it's one of those big heavy ones. And he tends to do, like, he wants to do parkour, but he can't because he's a 15-year-old man. You know what I mean? So basically, he's been very wary ever since. Now he's like rethinking jumping on everything. But he still opens cabinets, though. He likes that.
Yeah, it's just Furby, but I don't know what I was even saying now. I was talking about cats.
Oh, his cats are awesome.
I know. I know people. I mean, people are like, "You have 8 cats." I'm like, look, the last 2 were rescues because like the mama cat gave birth in the backyard, and I happened to catch 2 of her babies. And then I learned that apparently, if you hand catch them, Humane Society won't take them.
Really?
No, they will. Well, they'll consider them abandoned. Like I have to like pay the $100 fee, and I was like, whoa, like.
So they want you to like do that cage thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
But because we
Oh my
already
God.
told them that I hand caught him, we can't just just put him in the cage because they'd be like, "You're lying." I'm like, "Motherfucker." So, I mean,
What? That is so strange.
I know. I was like, I got lucky because they were babies and they got caught they were in our shed. So I just like stood at the door. My mom scared them out of there, and I grabbed 2 of them, threw them into a carrier, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we can't take those." I'm like, "Really? That kind of sucks."
That's weird.
So yeah, if you ever have to catch strays, make sure you put them in the traps. Like, don't hand catch them because they're gonna consider them be abandonment and they're gonna charge you a fee. I'm like, cool. I guess I'm keeping them.
Yeah, I haven't had. I mean, I'll try to like get dogs and stuff like that, but usually I can find like their homes because if I ever find a dog, usually they're like you could tell that they're lost. You know what I mean? They're not
Oh,
necessarily like abandoned. Um, I try to do everything I can before having to take them, but if I take them to pack because to me, I've never had that issue of like. But then again, I haven't caught cats, so maybe it's like
cats are
different with
hard to
cats.
catch. They're a pain in the butt.
I can imagine. No, usually like the cats that I basically have in my
Can't
neighborhood,
afford to stay idle.
they are so I live on the south side, so everybody has cats, but they're like indoor cats. So they go indoors during the day and then they're out all night or vice versa. Um but they all have like the little notch on their ear like they've been fixed and stuff like that. So I
Gotcha.
don't really like mess with those ones.
Looking ahead.
We
Can't
get a
slow down.
lot of dogs though, a lot in my area.
Yeah, we have more cats. My mom tends to feed the ones in the backyard, which is okay, but then there's one mama cat that we've been trying to catch her. She's so tiny. I've never seen a cat as small as her. Like, she's like a dwarf cat. Like, oh, I know, she's adorable, and she's like little stubby legs, and her babies all have like stubby legs. But we caught her once, but because she was so tiny, she stuck her head into the edge of the cage, and my mom heard a cat yowling and realized the mama cat was like half strangling herself in the cage. So my mom basically had to let her
Oh my
go.
god.
Yeah, because she got her head caught because she was in the cave and she wanted out, and she got halfway out of it, so my mom had to let her go. And she's now like, nope, won't come near those cages no more. She's
Oh my
already,
god.
I think she's had now like 2 litters. Her first litter, we caught those babies and got them clipped and snipped, so they're not going to make any more. Her current litter, she hasn't brought them over. She hides them in our neighbor's yard, so we haven't been able to. We thought they were dead, but then my mom saw the 2 fuzzy heads. They were underneath our neighbor's shed, so we know they're over there.
Oh.
But and mom's like, "Can they get up there?" I said, "Mom, they're cats. They can climb. Even if she has the stubbiest legs, they can climb. It's a cat's nature." But yeah, she's very skittish around people. It's funny because like her offspring will just hang out in our yard. They look at me. I can get like within 5 feet of them, and then they go like, "Oh shit, I'm a feral," and they run.
Oh my gosh.
Because we called one of her old ones was called Stinky because he pooped in his carrier when we took him to the Humane Society.
Aw.
So his name is Stinky. He's a like gray one. He always like gives me this look like what, and I'm like I'll approach him, then he goes, "Oh shit, person," and then he runs.
Yeah, Remy. So every time Remy goes to like the vet or something like that, he poops in his carrier. Even if he goes, like we have to, like wait until like he goes beforehand and stuff like that. But no, this man just thinks, oh, I'm gonna carry. I think he gets scared of it, and then like he just
Poor
whoops.
baby.
Yeah. No, getting him to the vet was always kind of a chore. But when he's there, he's all happy. He's like, "Yo, what up? Nice to meet you. Oh,
Like,
you
oh,
got
this is
treats
fun.
for me."
That's like my so one of the kittens I rescued last 2 years ago, the ones I caught by hand, one of them, Bam. He recently has been like he was constipated, but he was throwing up the white foam, so I was freaking out. So I took him to the vet,
Oh.
and they're like, "Yeah, we can feel the poop in him." I'm like, "You can feel the poop?" And she's squeezing the poor boy.
Uh huh.
He's giving me this
Yeah.
look, and she's like, "He's really pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, can you fix him?" And she's like, "Yeah, we'll give him some IV fluids and some anti-nausea." And then he started eating, and she's like, "Oh, he pooped. He's fine." I'm like, "Yeah, he's fine now." he cost
gosh.
he cost my mom $800 for the vet.
Oh my god. I know Remy was not cheap this last big vet visit. Normally it's normal. He has a lot of issues with him. He has
But to keep going.
lung disease, heart disease, kidney
Ooh.
disease. Basically, he's old.
Poor baby.
They basically said they're like at this point, like usually most cats tend to get it because of
Yeah.
how like the lack of their hydration in their diet,
Yep.
which I didn't know about. I don't normally have cats, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh,
you shouldn't give him too much kibble. You should mix it up a little, but it's fine.
yeah. And he does, but it's weird because for the longest time he would like prefer kibble, and unless it was okay. So you know how like cat food comes in like the pate or the
Oh, yeah.
gravy, or yeah, he's very picky about his food. Even though he will scarf it all down, he won't touch like most cat foods. And then even like the vet approved like food and everything that we had gotten him, he didn't like it. He would
How
just
dare
like,
you? Yep. It's like,
which
I don't
it
like
was like
it.
literally like 2 days without him eating. And we told the vet, like, we're not really comfortable with this because he is refusing to eat. They're like, he'll eat it eventually. I'm like, okay, but he's like, no.
You're like, no, he's not eating right now, and it's scaring me. Again, like,
It's like,
my boy was having the white puke foam, and I googled that, and it's like, yeah, they shouldn't be puking up the, the white foam, and I'm like, oh shit, what did he get into? I'm like, he doesn't, because my other idiot boys will eat, I mean, my oldest boy, Taz, he will eat the hair off my hairbrush.
what the fuck?
I know, I had to hide my hairbrush because I caught him on my sink in
Oh
my
my
bathroom, and I see him doing that nah, nah, nah. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, are you eating my hair? It's like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yes, we have found in his poopies, strings of hair in the poopies. So, it is what it
And we have
is.
to be really careful with Vash because he loves plastic.
Oh,
He will chew on plastic. He doesn't really swallow it, but he has a couple of times before. For the most part, we catch it fast enough where he doesn't swallow it, but God, does he love plastic. Anything plastic.
that's what half my
We
boys are
bring in-
too. They chew on everything, like, especially chip bags.
So you know, like water bottles, like when you bring them in from the store and they're like in those cases.
Yes!
He will immediately get to it and start biting on it and just crunching on the plastic if we don't put it away fast enough. It's like crazy.
Oh my god, that's
he's
like
a
my
menace.
my fat boy Vinny. He's like he's not really he looks like he's overweight, but he's just really big round boy.
Oh.
We call him Fat Vinny. He will chew. We had to keep all of our stuff in boxes on the counter because he will chew on everything, like any plastic,
Yeah.
like your candy, your chips. He just starts gnawing on them. I don't know why. It's just weird.
It's like a texture thing, and we tried to get him like toys that have like those plastic crinklies in them.
Yep.
And he
Nope.
doesn't like them, but he has to chew directly on the plastic. It's just, yeah. I'm like so confused.
I know, you're like, why do you want this? I know, I get the Coke from Costco, same thing, they chew on the plastic around it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's just gross to reach into the sodas, you're like, ew, why is it wet? Oh, because they chewed on the plastic.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep.
ugh. I love my
Touching
boys,
random
but they're
things
idiots.
and them being wet, you're just like, oh, cat.
Or it's like, you try to open something, you're like, why is it all dried out? And then you're like, he's used to chew on my, the butt wipes in my bathroom, I had to put them in a shoebox.
Aww.
So I was like, why are they all dried out? And I see the corner has all the little gnaw marks. Of course, the air got in. It's all dried out. And you're like, mother, why did you do this?
Not my butt wipe.
Not the butt wipes. I need those.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, cats are weird.
I
But yeah, I
know.
have a plastic chewer over here. He's like, microplastics.
I mean, we used to with my dog used to, when we used to have a dog, he used to chew on our garden hose. And so we tried every method, and then the only thing that worked was putting literal chili powder on the hose. Like,
Yeah.
after people were like, oh, we tried the bitter apple spray. No, that didn't stop him. I think he liked the bitter apple spray. he
Yeah,
was
so just
like, it tastes good. But then, yeah, no, we literally got chili powder, and we sprinkled it all the fuck over it. My mom's eyes were watering, and he took one bite, and then was like, ugh. I'm like, yeah, don't do that again. Stop chewing the damn hose. Because we went through like 4 hoses in a week.
I'm very lucky that my dog has not been like a chewer of any sort. Like he has his toys, obviously, but like he never really gets into anything. The only thing is sometimes he overeats grass.
Oh, yeah, that's what Scooby used to do
in
too,
certain
yes.
area.
And then he'd puke it up.
Yeah. But for the most part, like usually it's like, I would say it's just grass, and then he doesn't actually really get into anything else. I have my Nina's dog, the little one, she likes to chew on everything, but like not household stuff like cords or anything like that, but like rocks. She likes
Oh,
to
she's one of those
chew on
weird ones.
rocks.
She eats rocks. Okay.
Sticks. She likes things from outside. She'll just randomly put them in her mouth, and we'd be like, "What's in your mouth?" No, you know.
Oh, it's like, what do you have? A
Yeah.
knife? No.
She would. She absolutely would. But yeah, other than that, like I'm pretty blessed to have this little pupper over here. 10 years in, he hasn't gone into anything too crazy.
I know, it's like you'll have like one animal that does stupid shit and you're like, God damn it, and then you get You get that one that just, again, Bam Bam has cost my mom now $1,600 because he's twice has had those. He's only 3 years old, so he's.
Oh my gosh.
As I said, we now said, like, you know what? Unless he's coughing up blood, I'm like, buddy, we will syringe him. We'll get a syringe full of, like, slurry, and we put it down his throat. We're like, nope, you are not going to the vet again because, ow, my tummy hurts.
Oh my gosh. I had this huge, huge incident when I was younger. I was in high school at the time, I think. We had our family dog. She's now since passed. She lived to be 17 years old despite everything that she did.
Wow.
She was a 17-year-old Staffordshire. She was a pit bull. In her last few years, which we had the whole thing of like, during like monsoon months when she would go outside, she would basically like, she'd murder toads, but she...
Oh.
Yes, she
Oof.
never actually bit the toads or anything like that. She would just hit them with her claws, try to catch them. You know what I mean?
But some of the toads are toxic.
Yeah, so we would always catch it. However, literally in the last, like, maybe 4 years of her life, she finally... We didn't know because we didn't even see the toad, and we didn't find it until, like, later. And it wasn't even, like, raining at the time. It was, like... It had been, like, 4 days since it rained. But I guess there had been one of those giant bullfrogs, those, like, really ugly looking ones. She, like, bit it. She killed it. She just bit it. And she had the most... It was, like, the scariest thing I've ever experienced, where she was, like, basically hallucinating and, like,
damn.
walking around and stuff like that. And we were able to... Because it was, like, in the middle of the night.
It's always, I swear, it's always the weekend, a holiday, or the middle of the night for animals, isn't it?
Yeah. And so we basically spent like hours just flushing out her mouth. And eventually she came back down. She went back to normal, but after that she lost her hearing.
Aww.
So yeah, that was what had happened with her. And she was a crazy dog. I mean, that was like the family dog, you know what I mean?
Oh.
She was a crazy dog. She didn't have hearing for like the last 4 years of her life, but she was still enjoying it. She never ever went near another frog ever again.
Oh, they always learn. Yeah, it's always that one time, and they're like, "I'm done. I'm done."
Well, when she was younger, we basically grew up together because she passed away when... I can't even remember what year. It was before the pandemic, but she had basically lived 17 years in our family. And I basically grew up with this dog, like straight up grew up with this dog. And she had done so many crazy things. She used to be capable of like scaling fences, like no problem. Not that she would go anywhere. She would just come to the front door, but like, you know what I mean? She would.
Oh, no, I get you.
Let her out into the yard, and then she would just top the fence. And then show up at the front door.
You're like, oh, hi, there you are.
Yeah, it was like not even like 5 minutes. She stopped hopping fences because one time she ended up getting her paw caught. Luckily, we were back there with her because if she had done it without us seeing it, she probably would have been there for a little bit. She learned from that. She never jumped fences after that. She had a lot of like little adventures. I will say that. She was a very cool dog. But yeah, she was basically, I like called her like my sibling because we basically grew up from...
Aww.
Oh my gosh, I had to be like maybe 7-ish when they had gotten her.
I swear, whenever you're like a kid and you had like a family pet, like I remember there were some cats and dogs we had when I was younger. I hate when they passed away finally. I was like, I don't want to grow older. Like, come back.
No, it was so heartbreaking. But like, I know that the last time that I had seen her before she passed away, she jumped on me, and she hadn't jumped in, I swear, like years, because she was so old and she had hip dysplasia.
Aww.
So she had very weak back hips, and
Deep in the for a moment,
I had seen her that one time, and that must have been her way. It was like maybe a couple of weeks before she passed away, but like she just like jumped into my arms, and I had to like, what are you doing? Let me put you down, because she was still like 50 pounds. I was like, oh my gosh. So I put her down and I would like played with her and stuff like that. I think that was her way of saying, "Hey, I'm almost ready to go." You know what I mean?
Oh, you had one of those
It was
moments. Oh.
Yeah, it was so heartbreaking because it's like you grow up and it's like losing a family member, you know? Also, hi Fluffy. Sorry, we're talking about
Sorry.
animals.
It's all good. I'm trying not to die in hell on earth.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm just watching the gnolls now attack the orcs that I summoned, so this is funny. Damn, don't fuck with gnolls.
And I am drawing my free run commission.
Ooh, nice.
Which I'm almost done with, thankfully. I just have to do a saberwork version after this and I'm good.
I mean, she does do the sultry kiss to the one guy, so she... Because she's like, I think it was the priest, and he goes, I'm into older women, and she's like, oh, really? Kiss? He goes, no, you look like you could be my grandchild now.
She's like, yeah, no, about that.
Yeah,
No,
she's like 300 plus, or
watch
400.
it. I haven't gotten to sit down and watch it yet.
It's essentially a story about, like, the after story of what happens after, you know, the hero wins. And then, you know, a character like Freerun, who you could argue, like, you could say autism or something like that, but, like, in that vein of she's emotionally repressed. She doesn't realize her feelings until, of course, way too late.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely heard about that. Yeah, no, this commission client described her as the autistic elf, and I'm like...
Yeah, that... Who has... Wait, do I not have the water? Oh, that was my other playthrough. We don't got water. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, let's go kill the gnolls. Hi, I need to kill you now. Yeah, I know. You're gonna come to me. Hi.
I need to watch Freerun. I need to watch Apothecary Diaries. I need to watch...
Oh, Apothecary's so good.
Finish Dungeon Meshi. I'm almost done with it, but...
You probably have time for dungeon.
Why is there no Genji figures?
Who?
What was that?
Apothecary. Genji has no figures.
Oh!
Yeah, that's surprising.
That is weird.
Wait, does he really not?
The only one I've found was like one of those like garage kit ones.
Which is weird because like it's like the series appeals
he
to
has-
mostly women,
he
so you'd
does.
think they
He
would
has
have more
figures.
figures of him.
No, I've definitely seen it. I've definitely... Okay, they have a Nendroid. Do they have a Nendroid?
I don't count those as proper figures though.
Oh, that's custom. That one's custom. I swore I saw a Pride figure of him. Okay, yes, there's a Sega prize figure of him.
Oh, yeah, I just saw. I think this is recent. Oh, that doesn't look good though.
Yeah, it kind of looks mid.
I'm encumbered. What do you mean I'm encumbered? I want to steal more shit. It's like, I want to steal everything, game. How dare you? Oh, I can. Ooh, but then I lose my cool hat.
Of like how quality the garage kits are.
I know, they're so good.
They've gotten better.
I wish that I knew how to paint them. I'm tempted to go to like one of those painting classes. Which I'm totally down with if you guys ever want to do like a group where we just go learn how to figure paint.
I have a full 40k army that needs painting, and I've been
Ooh,
putting
sounds
it
like
off
fun.
for so long.
Oh,
See,
okay,
we
I'm
can
gonna
learn,
send that to
practice on easy stuff, and then bam. We're rich.
Yeah, so we don't.
Bam, we're rich.
We don't like create abominations with paint.
So
like
basically,
I would be-
kindergarten again. Got it.
No. I feel like I would and really enjoy it. I'm just like, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to like trying new things. So I have to be like, am I confident in this enough to try it?
We could, if they have a garage, if they have the kit to paint, yeah.
I'd have to check because I know that some places do it, but I don't know where. Like they'll have like figure painting nights. Like I think, okay, so I think they do it sometimes at the mall one, the Tucson Games and Gadgets. However, I'm not a huge fan of their shop runners, so I don't know if I'd go to that.
Yeah, they're kind of hit or miss. Oh, I need that letter still.
They're kind of assholes, to be honest. Well, at least one guy, one specific guy, and I don't know his name, but he's an asshole. He used to come into round 1 and demand discounts because he worked in the mall like all the time.
That's weird because like I wouldn't expect a discount at round 1. I work at the mall too, but I don't give me a discount.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to like the Sarku and like getting 10% off your meal or anything like that. Like honestly, like if I were when I was working at round, I don't work at round 1 anymore, but when I did, I wouldn't go into box lunch expecting a discount. You know what I mean?
We don't offer discount. We can't. We don't offer discounts to employees, unfortunately.
They're corporate. They're corporate entities. They're not like
not a private.
Local discount, like those local shops. You know what I mean? No, that guy was like super asshole. Like he wanted the party packages, but like for like discounted rates. And like, no, you still have to do the party thing. It was a whole thing.
I'm sorry.
That's just my experience.
It's fine. Shit! Don't! God damn it, characters! Not you. Sorry. They. Yeah, you ran on the trap, you dum-dums. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Well, that's your fault. You know what? You stay in the poison. You deserve it.
You stay in the poison.
I swear. There we go. Okay, what's in the box? Okay, cool. Can we get out of the poison, please? Thank you.
Step lightly.
I just wanted the free shit. Is she? Oh, did she leave? Oh, I guess she left. Okay, the no lady left. We're good. Oh no, she died. What did she die of? Wait. What the? Wait, what? I'm confused. She was like stiff in the air. Okay, well, whatever. She did.
Despite everything.
Okay. We kill. Well, I got the orb. Oh, I want that. I will say, if you love to like steal items, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to like penalize you when you steal the wrong item, because like this game,
really?
Yeah. I mean, the items either will show as white or red when you hover over them. If it's red, you have to be sneaky about stealing those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously... And I swear, the NPCs can see you from a mile frickin' away.
You can't do Skyrim and just put a bucket over their head?
I wish. I've had times where, like, I will put a spell, like, I'll do a darkness cloud, and I'll be sneaking, and they still see me. I'm like, you were looking out the window. You weren't even looking my way.
Lol, still you.
Yeah, I'm just like, you weren't even in the same vicinity. I could fart and you wouldn't know it. But heaven forbid I touch your book.
I don't know. My favorite thing was thieving stuff in games like those. I think it was like Pillars of Eternity when I was playing like co-op with some people.
Mm-hmm.
I was like pickpocketing a bunch of people and they like stopped in town to get searched because they thought it was them.
Oh, you did that. I will say the only fun part in this game is like when you get to the creche, you can mess up the portrait of the lady they worship, and even though they can clearly see you doing it, you walk away and you see the poor guy walk up going, "Who did this? Who did it?" And you're just standing there like, "It's me. I'm the problem. It's me." And they don't care. It's like, it's the weirdest dialogue. And the poor guy's like, "I have to clean this now." I'm like, "Yes, you do. I'm sorry. It was funny." I drew a mustache on her.
Those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Okay, let's save Karlak. Give me. Thank you. It's like, nope. Am I encumbered yet? I'm encumbered. I have too much shit, not enough space. I'm the meme. Okay, let's see. That goes to camp. Wow, I didn't know food could weigh 30 pounds. Okay. Here's me, like, I can't even hold a granola bar in my backpack. Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna eat Featherfall if we're gonna go to this Underdark. I didn't know the Underdark even existed until, like, my third playthrough, so... There's that.
I found a new character to simp after.
Oh no, who?
So, okay, it's an indie character because it's from, like, a webcomic. But there is a creator at Ecchi Expo that has an... Okay, in the story, she is a 9-foot tall Cerberus woman. She's furry. I'm not a furry.
I'm not a furry, but... I'm not a furry, but... Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Whatever you do, do not look at my icon on Discord. Anyways, 9-foot tall Cerberus woman, and he had an 8-foot tall body pillow. It's not even life size, but it's huge. An 8-foot tall body pillow. 8 foot.
Damn.
But anyway, I bought it.
Did you buy it?
I did, absolutely.
It's 8 foot tall, you gotta buy it.
$65. It's dolls.
Blah,
Oh my
blah,
gosh,
blah, blah. It was how much?
$65 for an 8-foot long body pillow.
That's about average price for those kinds, so you're fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, like most of the time they're smaller. Like I've seen them like the 5-footers for $65. I've seen the taller ones for like up to like 90. So I was like, yeah, I'll take my Cerberus wife, thank you.
So I'm gonna date myself. Do you remember Monster Musume?
Do I remember Monster Musume? Do you know who you're talking about?
Well,
I'm the youngest one in this chat, and I still remember Monster Musume.
so it's a famous body pillow. You've probably seen the memes online, but I actually saw it in person at Anime Revo once. Somebody has a Mia body pillow. It's like 30 feet long. It's a custom body pillow. Yeah. I look it up. Look at Monster Musume Mia body pillow. I saw it in person at a convention in Canada. And he basically, like, the first part is obviously, like, her being tucked on the pillow, and the rest of it, like, is her tail. He put the rest of it, like, in garbage bags to protect it, but he had to hire, like, 10 people to carry it.
Wow.
I saw it in person.
Impressive.
I don't know how much that cost that guy, but probably over $65.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely over 65. That is awesome.
Oh, fuck me.
Does it feel bad that I was like, oh yeah, I remembered, like, he had another manga, so I looked it up and it was canceled.
Oh, yeah.
His other Monster Girl manga is canceled.
I may have the Monster Encyclopedia Girls books.
I just recently gave it away to some of my friends in this chat because I was like, I liked it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't need this right now.
Fuck yes.
So I was like, okay, but it did help me do a lot of like creative thinking for like character designs and stuff like that. It was very in depth.
Oh yeah, that's why I bought both books because that was really cute. I'm like, you know, this is neat, and yeah, they were bound in plastic, and I was like, yeah, because they draw them sexy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got mine there at Barnes and Noble on Broadway.
Same.
And I was just like, huh. Interesting. I didn't think it was going to be that lewd, honestly. Like, I thought it was just going to be, like, more of a joke book or something. But no, it was very interesting. It did remind me of the weirdest commission that I've ever gotten commissioned, though.
Oh, no. What's your weirdest one? You guys share now.
Slug people?
Oh.
So here's a...
Okay.
It was at Connie, not last year, but the year before. I got commissioned by a guy to do character designs for 2 characters. They were slug, like they were anthro slug people. And he wanted them specifically, it was a 4-character commission. And I don't normally do 4-character commissions. However, he definitely paid for it. And I got to do the designs for the slug people. And it was really interesting because the guy was really into it. He was really into the scientific part of it and like figuring out how the slug people worked and their genitalia and all that, which I won't go into depth with, but it's very fun to figure out.
Man, some people, they're like, they want to tell you the details. Like, cool. I don't want to know this info.
So upset because he never commissioned me again. And I'm like, did I do a bad job? He liked it. He said he really liked it.
Aww.
And I was like, I don't know if it's just one of those things that it's kind of an embarrassing commission to ask for. So like, I didn't like shame him. I was really interested in it, and I went hard. I went ham on those character designs. Figured out how everything worked.
You're like, I'm gonna make this work, damn it.
Yes, and it worked. But yeah, I was like, man. So I didn't see him last year. Maybe he'll go to Connie this year. Hopefully.
Yeah, let's not think morbid thoughts like maybe he didn't make it or something or some weird shit. Maybe he moved away. Maybe he moved away.
That is fair, actually.
He may have moved.
I also have him on Discord, so I mean, he could also message me there if he wanted.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you. Okay. Yeah, maybe he felt embarrassed. Maybe.
He
Who
was a
knows?
very quiet dude. So like I said, I think it's one of those things like he commissions the person once just for that piece of art and like too embarrassed to
Gotcha.
go for it. That's the vibes I was getting at least.
No, I get it.
Hopefully I'll get commissioned by him eventually. Because I would like to draw more slug people, to be honest. Not that I was into them. It was very fun to
You're like, look, it may have unlocked some hidden kink in me.
No!
But yeah.
was
You
fun
fell
to
into
draw
that.
some
You
slug
fell
people.
into that. Come on.
It was fun. It was a fun commission. I will give you that.
It's fine.
But yeah, no, that was probably the strangest commission I got, and probably one of the biggest commissions I've got because there was 2 variants too. So,
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was a 4-character commission with 2 different variants. So it was like, it ended up being, I think after everything was said and done, it ended up being like $300.
Holy
dollars,
shit.
400.
Was he a rich furry?
No, he also okay. So here's the thing: is he also commissioned my friend with the booth next to me, and his thing like with her was like his Muppet character. It was like so tame, so normal, and just very friendly, very cutesy. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. And then he comes over and he steps over to my booth, and he's just like, I think this is the booth I'm looking for. Like, what do you mean by that?
You're like,
Oh, did I
excuse me?
find out?
What neon signs above my head saying commission me?
No lie, right? But that's like the biggest thing. Like like when I went off on like the rant and stuff with the whole like commission thing, it's because I've been a commission artist for over 10 years now. Like I've been doing it
Oh,
since
I
was,
died.
like, 6 years old.
I died.
So I do my best here. You know what I mean? I try my hardest to make sure I get what the people want. But yeah, fun times. I don't do anything that makes me feel uncomfortable though. Like that's the biggest thing is like they make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I
or,
get
like,
you. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you tell him no.
Well, like when I was telling Premposy in the chat, I was telling them I was like, if you're not enjoying this, don't do it. Just don't do it, especially if you haven't gotten paid yet. Just
Yeah, that was just mind-boggling. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I was at work when I partially read it, and my boss like, "Why are you texting with the head boss here?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I'm bored." But then, yeah, then when she wrote that she hadn't been paid, I'm like, "Wait, put the brakes. You haven't been paid, and it's been how many months,
they did that
girl?"
on purpose, and I'm like, I get it. But if you don't trust the person, then just don't do it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
the
listen to
vibes
all of
were
us
off.
veterans. Like, we can all tell you, we had friends that abused that friendship saying, "But you're an artist." Again, I had my
So-
mom's coworkers say, "Oh, are you an artist? You can draw for me." And I'm like, "No, it's going to cost money."
Yeah, no, I mean, even my mom's coworkers have commissioned me before, and they've always paid full price and everything. And it was always the same process, even if I knew them in real life. The only ones that I don't do it with are like my close friends, like Daniel.
Yeah, it's your choice. If you don't want to charge them, it's fine. But that for her, it sounds like she really needs to charge.
Yeah, no, at that point, I'm just like, just cut your losses, honestly. Like, it's not worth the headache. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, yeah, I've had some weird commissions, but anything that I was like not 100% with, I just said no to. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm the person for this one. I can try to recommend somebody else, and if I can't, then I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because I understand trying to get like that perfect piece of art, but it's really hard to ask one person to do that without working with them.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, I just reading that, I'm like, this does not sound like, like, it also, she was complaining about saying, yeah, it's taking the person was asking for a lot of revisions, and then she's like, it's been 6 months. It's like, yeah, no.
No, 6 months is too long. Honestly, if I were the client, I would just end it. Because I was gonna say, like, I try to do commissions from people. I used to do them a lot more. Like
I
used to
know, I'm
commission
sorry, you and I are doing that collab too, so I'm
No,
sorry.
That has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about like when I used to commission other people.
Gotcha.
I used to do it like at cons or at people that I like. I try my best to support other artists. I try my best when I can, when I'm financially able to, and most of the time that's at conventions. There's been quite a few artists in the community here in Arizona, specifically Tucson or Phoenix, that have not delivered on my commission. That have not.
Oh,
They
that
just
sucks. I'm
took my.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand the risk, and like when I commission somebody, I kind of like get it. As soon as like I start hearing the I'm going through a lot right now. I'm like, that's fine. Just deal with it. I'll cut my losses. You know what I mean? I don't do it
Yeah.
as much more because it's been increasing lately, unfortunately. I think a lot of people are trying to dip their toes into commissions when they're not ready. And I try to give them like
Yeah.
a chance because everybody has to start somewhere. But at the same time, I just had I'm not going to go too much into it, but
Yeah, no, you don't
somebody
have to. It's fine.
that I was like somebody that we know. Basically, I commissioned them for something, and I put a really detailed description that I looked at their skill set and I said, okay, let's play off of this. Let's do this, this, and this. And they did something completely different because they thought it's what I would have wanted. And I'm like, no,
Oh. So you
I
were like,
said what
yeah,
I
no,
wanted.
that's not what I wanted, yeah.
Yeah, and they did a completely different style than even their regular style. And I'm like, why did you do it this way? You know what I mean? I didn't say that because I'm like, it's $50. I'm not too worried about it, but
That's $50 though. It's still a lot of money.
it is when you know you're struggling half the time. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I
But
know
like I said,
that.
I only ever commission people when I'm financially able to. So usually it's around convention times when I get the payout and I'm like, yeah, let me spread it around a little bit. That trickle down artist alley economics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yep.
Um,
Oh, wait, I need to steal that.
but yeah, no, I was given, and it's not even complete yet. I've given them 4 extra deadlines, and I was basically whenever they did it, they didn't send me a sketch or anything like that. It was just
Really?
here's what, and it was like almost, at least I thought it was almost complete. Apparently it's not. But it was a completely different style than they advertised, completely different style than like I expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that seems kind of weird they didn't at
Even
least give
like,
you a sketch or anything.
oh yeah. I mean, well, okay, that's wrong. They did give me a sketch, but it looked nothing like what they sent me next.
Hmm.
So it was like also between 3 months, I think, of the sketch and what was given to me. So I got
Wow.
no update on that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more careful about it. Because like I said, I know how it feels to be on both ends. I
Oh,
know how it
yeah.
feels to be overwhelmed with commissions too, where I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've taken a commission and I have a lot of shit happen in my life and I'm just like, I don't think I'm able to do this and I have already spent the money.
Oh, yeah.
I try now to try and not touch the money until I'm at least far enough in the commission that I'm able to.
I get you.
However, sometimes it's not possible, especially when you're facing bills or I have like a lot of credit card debt because of reasons. Um
I do too. No,
but
no,
I
no.
have a
I
lot
do
of credit.
too. Trust me. I am
Yeah.
severely in debt right now with credit cards. So I get you.
Yeah, no, same. I'm doing a really good job with paying them down. However, I have been in the place where I'm like when I had I think it was last year. I want to say it was like last year. Yeah, because I had like a mental health breakdown.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. I'm good now. At least I think I am. But at the time, I took commissions because I quit my job. I was doing Amazon driving,
Ah.
and it was middle of the summer, and my health already isn't super great in extreme heats. And I was getting like broken ACs in my van like every day.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, it got to the point where there was one point where I like almost felt like I was gonna pass out, and I just quit on the spot. I didn't want to do it because my boss is really cool. I liked that job. I liked driving. I liked seeing different areas, different places, because I would drive out to like Green Valley, um, Vale and like places that I don't normally go. Sawarita,
There's a pressure plate in the
Continental.
chair.
Anyways,
I'm missing something.
it got to the point where I had to quit that job, and I had to do it so suddenly, and I never like to leave a job without having a backup.
This place is
But
full
I
of
had to at
blood.
that point because I was having like a lot of issues. And I took commissions at the time where I was like, I needed the money and I needed to pay bills.
Oh,
So
I get you.
that's when I spent the money before I really did the commission. And then at the same time, my Nina went into the hospital because she was having a lot of like issues with her health and everything like that. So because everything happened, it got to the point where I was like, I am not able to complete this commission. I had to bite the bullet. I had to find a way to refund them. So I refunded them. I took the hit. You know what I mean? I've been on both sides. I've been the client when the commission isn't delivered, and then I've also been the person that has had to refund a person when I had already spent the money and I've already done some of the work. But I'll be honest with you, they still came back later. They came back and I ended up finishing the commission at a later date. So like the biggest thing is just keeping like a good communication with like the person that you're working with.
Oh yeah.
Letting them know what's going on, you know what I mean? They even like waited for me. I told them, I was like, I've already spent the money. I'm sorry, I had bills. I cannot do it, so if you can wait until I'm able to. I think I went and I sold, I want to say I sold some figures that I had or something like that on like Mercari. And after that, I was able to pay them back, which is fine. Again, I have material things and I know that they're material things. I'll give them up if I need to.
And will.
But yeah, so I've been on both sides, and like when I saw like Posey's comment, I'm like, this is not worth your mental health, especially if you haven't gotten paid yet, especially when you know it's going to be another few months before this commission's delivered. Do you really want to spend a year working on a commission for
Yeah.
somebody that you're not even happy with, you know? So, I don't know. I've tried. I've done both sides. That's the way I'm like, I hope I'm not coming off as like preachy or anything like that. It's just my experiences have taught me what to do and what not to do.
It's why I always say, like, I know people always call me negative, but it's like, listen to your elders. We've gone through the same shit. Like, we're trying to tell you, it's a pitfall you don't want to go into. And again, it sounds like when she's describing it, I don't know what she's designing for that person, but it sounds like if it's taken 6 months of your life away and you've been paid nothing for it in compensation, but they promise you potential future favors, that's like when you work for a company and it's an internship, so you don't get paid shit. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
About like the part with like, what do you call it? Like, oh, that they would commission their friend for the rest of it.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you designing? Like, you're saying characters, so, like, are you making a manga for them? Are you creating, like, OCs that are gonna have, like, for a mascot? Like, if you're designing, like, commercial use stuff, then you really need to charge, like, right now, and charge more.
Oh, yeah. Because when it comes to commercial use, like, I think I've only done, like, 1 or 2 things commercially, but, like, with that, you have to pay for every single little thing. Even the work that gets completed but doesn't make it to the final like project, you still get paid for that because it's commercial use. You know what I mean? It's the stage. You're basically being contracted for your time.
Yeah, that's also, she said designs. That's what, like, are you making characters for something that you need to worry about like that? Because when people say I'm making characters or reference sheets, that's what you're doing. Like, you're making either a manga, mascots. Something.
They said it was for like envisioning like their book characters, so that way people could do fan art of them or whatever.
Oh, that's commercial. That's
commercial.
That's commercial. That's not a, hey, can you draw my roleplay character so I have a reference to show my roleplay partner? You know.
I know, and I'm like, I'm also like trying. Look, I want so badly to be like, okay, so I'll just
swift as my feet can carry me.
I'll share it. Let me see.
Yes, and we're not being mean. Anyone listening, we're not trying to be mean. It's just someone was talking in our Discord, and we were trying to not be mean, but also be firm. And like I said, my first instinct was, girl, just drop this commission. It's not worth it.
I
have 3 people in here. I'm very confused.
What? What'd you say?
Oh, I'm streaming. That's why.
Oh.
It's okay. I have one viewer, which is probably my Nightbot, so it's fine. I think it's the Nightbot when it says one.
No, and really what it is just like you don't want somebody to get bad advice, especially when they're new to commissions, because it
Yeah.
can ruin the entire experience and they can never do commissions ever again. You know what I mean? I've been in that point where
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, is this even worth it? You know what I mean? I never
It's-
had an
yeah.
issue that bad, at least, thankfully.
No, neither have I, thank God.
But I have definitely gotten some people that are very particular.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I do that is just give me a detailed paragraph of what you want, and then we'll work from there. And as I'm building the sketch, I'm usually like talking to them while I'm doing the sketch. So
Oh
that way
yeah,
I can,
it's like when I put on my Ko-fi when I tell them like, hey, if you order only a sketch commission, you don't get revisions because it's only a sketch. You maybe get one, but that's it. If you want a line art commission or a black and white, then yes, you're gonna get from sketch to the black and white. Color,
really
you get like 3 or 4, yeah.
I've had like literally I've completed an entire art piece and for some reason I changed the eye color.
Oh
like,
no.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no.
it's fine because like most of my time I'm not condensing layers, so I'll be able to go back and change it. But like they've been like, I'm really happy with the commission, but why did you change their eyes to green when they're blue? And
You're
I'm
like, what?
oops.
You're like, oh shit. It's actually you just like you lie through your butthole. You're like, it's actually because the shading, the color, you know, it's the light.
I own up to it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I did. I'll be honest with you. I was probably half asleep.
No, you lie and then you change it and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you resend a new file. And they're like, what did you do? Nothing.
Nothing at all. See, it's perfect. Yeah, no, I've done that. Or, oh my gosh. One of the more embarrassing things, which it was funny because we didn't catch it at all, neither me or the client, but they had a character with one arm.
Oh.
And I drew it mirrored, so we got to the point. Luckily, you can just flip the canvas around or change it. But I was just like, I don't know how, and they said the same thing. We didn't know how we went so far into doing the commission, finishing the commission, and realizing that the arm was wrong the entire time. So there was a couple of like details, like I think it was like a hair part or something, that it couldn't be perfectly mirrored, but I was able to like actually like finagle it, you know what I mean?
Oh, I get you.
So we did it, and that was my mistake, and also their mistake, but we both owned up to it and laughed about it afterwards, you know what I mean?
You're like, whoopsies, didn't mean that.
It is really funny though. It's just like, how did we not notice that it's the wrong arm missing? Like, jeez.
You're like, did not mean to do that. I am sorry.
Oopsies. Yeah, I'm usually really honest, like, when it comes to, like, commission clients, because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I spent yesterday binging Expedition 33. And
You're like, I've been playing games, I'm sorry.
No, and most of the time, you know, the people that are commissioning me are also gamers, so they understand. But, yeah, no, I'm like, I'm sorry, this game is just so good.
No, I get ya. Maybe I'll buy it if it goes on Steam sale, maybe.
It's really good. It's really good, and it's not as expensive as other games, thankfully. I think it's like 40? I think it was 40. Yeah.
4 is not too bad then.
Yeah, I was gonna say most now.
45.
Oh, 45. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Never mind. Ban me from this chat.
Here's a fun tip. Humble Bundle, 20% discount.
Ooh. Wait, is it really? You're the one that told me about Humble Bundle. Is it on discount right
now? Wait, is it even on Humble?
It might not be.
Okay, I'm just gonna end this.